Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, characters of all shapes, sizes, denominations, and genders, welcome to Friday, where I've decided, Dave Sember. What does Dave Sember mean? It means that for Fridays in December, I just play whatever I want. That's basically it. And what I want to play today is a little game called Against the Storm, which is a game that I absolutely love. Give me a second here to change the game capture. Boop. You'd think I'd have all this set up, but the nice thing about Dave Sember is I can do whatever I want, and I didn't want to set it up in advance. Now, I've played this game a lot. My official time in this game is 90 and a half hours. But, just for you, I have officially reset my progress by making a backup save, as opposed to deleting. I've learned my lesson. So that we can all experience this game together. Against the Storm is a city builder, and it is fun. I don't need tutorial missions. Oh, never mind, it did not reset my progress. Interesting. Well, I'm okay with that, actually. Also, Third is here, but Third is playing a different game, so...
Yes.
What I need
Hello,
to do,
everyone.
though, is I need to do this. Alright. Active user, yes. Auto login, no. Poll duration, 60 seconds is going to be kind of a lot. We'll do 45. Chat minigame. Forest Guardians. I don't know what any of this means.
I don't know if this is either.
Let's see here. Twitch integration. So, can vote for your in-game choices via native Twitch polls. Join forest, join town. Nice. Alright, so clearly you're getting the notices here. Chat minigame Forest Guardians versus Council of Elders. With the chat minigame enabled, randomly selected viewers who opted into the minigame will actively try to help you or put obstacles in your way. Great!
What
Guardians
do you expect
Yeah.
when you have Twitch integration?
Yeah. Guardians will try to oppose your settlement. Council will aid you. During a run, each faction has 3 slots for characters, which are randomly chosen from their members. Each character can enable one of the 3 abilities by typing commands in the chat. Cooldown can be adjusted in the game's options Twitch tab. So Council of Elders can vote for prayer, which increases the chance for double production. Tail, which increases the global resolve, which is nice. Speech slows the rate at which villagers leave. That is unnecessary. Poison passively removes food from the warehouse. Fuck you. Anger increases the hostility of the forest. That's expected. And chant slows down event working speed. It's obstinate obstacle time, baby.
So forest people are actively antagonistic, and town people are not protagonistic, but benevolent.
Yes. Did I just hear Screw Dave over in hilarious ways? Unfortunately.
It is weird that you can be antagonistic, but you can't be protagonistic.
Okay, so the point of Against the Storm, for anybody that has not seen this game, this is a rogue-like game. Sorry, a rogue-lite game. There's a difference. Basically, the Smoldering City is the only place that's safe from the endless storms. I have to go. There, you may see that it's raining. It is always raining. Every few years, which is indicated by this bar down here, the storm gets particularly bad, and the Blight Storm comes and destroys everything. The Smoldering City manages to survive because the Queen has enough power to hold back the storm, but only around the Smoldering City. But then we have to go out and gather resources for the city so that people can survive. So you're trying to get your settlements up to a point where they can survive the storm without any further guidance from you, and you can move on. As you build cities, you can explore farther, and you're trying to get to these seals. Nobody knows what these seals do, but apparently they're connected to the storm somehow. There's a new Lego game that came out yesterday. It looks like a lot of fun. It's a sandbox survival and building game with a Lego skin. I believe Fen was playing that yesterday. It looks
Lego
alright.
Fortnite.
Yeah, it's Lego Fortnite.
Literally Lego Fortnite.
Discovering glades doesn't increase hostility. Ooh. Can move most buildings in your settlement. Ominous presence. Something strange is trapped beneath the ground. Gain twice the hostility each year. But every time a villager dies or leaves, hostility decreases by 15 points. That's not great, actually. Start with a small destroyed settlement in your initial glade. Chances... These are all really good, but I don't want them. Alright, ominous presence, baby. Let's go. Okay. When you go... everything is randomized. There are certain things that you have in this game that are called essentials, and you will always have those buildings. Everything else is randomized. What race you have, who shows up, what resources are in the area, everything is randomized. It's really cool. We will go with hostility is high. Hostility is double. Double hostility. Double hostility. Double. Yeah, we want the foxes. Okay. Well, actually, let's vote. You can vote on which one we choose.
Valorant says it's the only version of Fortnite they're willing to play. Well, there's another alternate game mode coming, which is just a racing game, which actually looks rad.
Meh.
They're actually like expanding Fortnite out in a way. It's like, oh, I might actually install Fortnite.
I've never installed Fortnite, and I don't intend to start now. One additional cornerstone reroll charge, huh? Well, it's going to depend on who ends up coming. Let's see. Boop. All right, foxes. Good. Meat it is. And then we got one more point, so we will take extra wood. There are a lot of difficulties in this game. Settler is the easiest, obviously. Then Pioneer is like one step below the standard. Veteran is the expected difficulty. Viceroy it's a little harder. Once you finish a map on Viceroy, you unlock Prestige 1. Once you finish a map on Prestige 1, you unlock 2. It goes up to Prestige 30. 30! And it's pretty fucking ridiculous, but we'll play on Veteran for now. All right. So we've got Ominous Presence. Okay, here's the thing. There's 3 seasons in this game. There's Drizzle Season, which is the first season. And during Drizzle Season, we will gain +1 to Global Resolve for every 30 units of water used in rain engines. The second season is Clearance. Nothing happens. Third is Storm. During the Storm season, depending on your hostility, these effects will trigger. And they're always bad. Always. Okay. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to let everybody vote on this one. At the beginning of the game, you're basically fucked no matter what you pick. Except for the workshop. Always get the workshop if you can get it. So we got resin, fiber, eggs, mushrooms. If you don't know what any of these mean, that's fine. There's no bad choices. There are choices that are better, but there are no bad choices. Tavern? You chose... Okay, so there's no bad choices, but you chose the one that wasn't necessarily the best. Out of all of these, Tavern was the worst. We'll vote on this one, too. There are no bad choices, only hardships. It's true. So here's the thing, Axel Level Squib. I can't get crunk at the tavern because I don't have anything that creates booze. So that's a problem. By the way, Ghost Reaper, did I say thank you for subscribing for 28 months? Because if I didn't, thanks for subscribing for 28 months. Damn, everybody wants a beanery. All right. Also, not something that I can necessarily use yet, but that's okay. Okay.
Beans, lots of beans, lots of beans, lots of beans. Yeah, beans, lots of beans, lots of beans, lots of beans. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, when you start this game, you don't have a lot. I have unlocked almost everything in the game, just because. So I have a lot of stuff that I can do right off the bat. But for the most part, when you first play this game, you don't have a lot of stuff. But you always want to build a woodcutter's camp. And you always want to get a food source, no matter how small. Cohesion, Ghost Reaper in third, sit on the Council of Elders, and Axolotl Squib is now a Forest Guardian.
I'm the council member who's just like there, like the one that forgets to vote half the time.
Well, you are just kind of sitting around the fire. Okay.
I don't know what my commands are.
Okay, so you're immediately taking away my food. God damn it. Villagers with low resolve, that's fine. Prayer. 5% chance of double work. Cool. Cut to that spout. We need big shelters. Big shelters! Alright. Cornerstones basically change how the game plays. Cornerstones are always good. Always. The fire is in that awesome turtle. It's true. Ghost Reaper, it's not spiatch. I'd really prefer not to have meat specialization. Clay delivery line would be my choice, but, you know. But we got meat specialization. That's fine. That's fine. This is a snowballing choice. Basically, the more meat you produce, the more meat you produce. We don't have any meat sources yet, so it's useless right now. What are my negatives? Resources you sacrifice. People can die. Resolve, but it's blocked with housing. And 5% faster for every blight rot system you're in. Okay. And then these are orders. Orders are objectives to complete. These are terrible objectives. When you complete an objective, you get things. This one gets us 2 more villagers, 2 wildfire essences, and 6 tools. This one gets us +1 to our grain production, +1 to our cloth production or fabric production, and 4 parts. Parts are hard to get, but it requires that we deliver packs, and I hate getting packs. I mean, I guess we could do that. I don't have any harpies, though, so we'll do this one. I'm going to choose the orders because sometimes these ones show up and it's very difficult to do. Keep foxes resolve above 16 for 30 seconds in 7.5 minutes. Gets me 3 more foxes, 6 tools, and 5 mushrooms per minute. Do it. Build a geyser pump. Get that. Pack of crops. Planting crops. No, do that one. So these are called ephemeral, which means that if you go into the option to pick them and then back out of that menu, they disappear. So. Alright, so we've got everybody else set up. I need to get them above 60. Okay. Or above 16. +1 to global resolve. Nice. Okay. Year 1 can be a little difficult, but we'll do what we can. Vadelin is now Forest Guardian. Great.
Lots of fun, but nothing lasts forever in my dreams.
Schrodinger's resources, you mean? They're there but not there? Kinda. Okay. That would get us to 14. How much? This isn't gonna help, is it? Nope. Not gonna help. Okay. If anybody has any questions about what I'm doing, just ask. I'm decent at this game. I can explain it pretty well. Stop eating my food! Fuck's sake. Okay, what can I do? What can I do here? Porridge. Alright.
Have you and V played Alan Wake 2 yet?
No, next year. Early next year. Yeah.
Okay. While I was watching the Game Awards, I heard mentioned that one of the songs in the soundtrack is by Poe.
I don't know who that is.
Poe hasn't done music for 20 years.
Neat.
I loved her first 2 albums. One of the albums she wrote in like partnership with her brother, who wrote House of Leaves.
Oh, neat.
So it's like a companion album to House of Leaves. And it's just really, really good.
Is Scal gonna Alan Awake too? Yes. Remedy Dream Team. Back for more.
All 3 of you.
Yep. Yeah, my only problem is that unless the song was created specifically for the game, which it sounds like it might have been.
I don't know. That's all. That's the limit of my knowledge, and if I knew any more, I probably wouldn't tell you.
Fair. Unless it's made specifically for the game, it's gonna get copyright flagged.
Yeah, it's Poe, so like an actual artist.
Right. But if it was made specifically for the game, then it's a bit different.
Hey, even those.
No, they usually manage.
Sometimes did Pokemon get flagged?
No.
No,
And
not.
the song "Take Control" from Control did not get flagged
Uh,
because it was made for Control, which is
well,
awesome.
the thing is, most of the times when your shit gets flagged for stuff like that, it's not the actual artists.
Yeah. Oh, it's not sunny. It's somewhat brighter. It's still raining. This is the clearance season. The rain never stops. Ever, 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 ever. You guys really need to, like, thank you. Fuck's sake. Okay. I don't have anything I can do for that. Not Clarence season, clearance season. Clarence season is when we go after the Supreme Court for being a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Open season on Clarence.
Hey, Council of Elders, would it be possible for you guys to give me some more tails?
What's the command on that?
Exclamation point tail.
You sure?
Yeah,
That didn't look like one of our commands.
that's what I thought it was. Stop eating my food. Cohesion, you're already doing it. It's up to Ghost Reaper and Third.
You get no extra production now.
I'm okay with that. Because now I can do this. I can't do it because I don't have enough species. They changed it. Ah, fuck. Shit. I'm gonna
Brought this
lose out
on
on
yourself.
yeah. I'm gonna lose out on Joyful Foxes. That's annoying. Old Farloff, why don't you have anything good? You son of a beach.
Which beach?
This one. Yeah, he's got nothing.
We talking like a white sand beach, a black sand beach, a rocky beach?
If I had more resin, I could get this, and this increases... No, this just decreases hostility. So even that's not really helpful.
The Beach by M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong.
The thunder means that storm season is coming. Storm season always sucks.
Oh, it's almost like you're against the storm.
It's true.
That's what they should name a game that.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose out on Joyful Foxes. That sucks. Would have been so helpful to have. Okay, so the goal of any city is to get reputation all the way up to maximum before impatience gets all the way up to maximum, or everybody dies. If everybody dies, then you lose. So this is storm season. During storm season, everybody takes a penalty to global resolve, and usually there's other bad stuff that happens.
Is there a Wabbit season?
No. However, storm season only lasts half as long as the other seasons. So drizzle lasts 4 minutes, clearance lasts 4 minutes, and storm lasts 2. Can't believe I'm actually sending this to the Citadel. I never send things to the Citadel this early. That's a useless fucking box. So nobody's leaving my city at the moment. So speech is nice, but unless their resolve, which is up here, is red, then I am in no danger of them leaving.
The council does as the council does, and you just gotta live with it.
It's true. I'm just telling you how the game works. In an effort to try to make you be better, but the council does what the council do.
We could go join the Forest Guardians.
Hey, it's a Malhavoc.
You'd like to tell us how to do our jobs.
Please don't. Do I not have any tools? Oh, shit. I guess we'll break that open then. I do not question the council. I only offer the council information.
I recognize the council has made a decision.
But seeing as it's a stupid-ass decision, I've decided to ignore it. Oh, God. Alright, so at the beginning of every year, you get newcomers. Newcomers, we can get Lizard Man and another fox, or 2 humies. That also means that you can only get 3 species per map. That means that our species are lizardmen, humans, and foxes. And newcomers always show up with, thank you. Always show up with their resources. What?
Is that a duck guy?
The one on top? That's a lizard man. Oh, the guy up here? Yeah. Pervan Runebeak. He's a duck man. He's a royal stormwalker.
Is this in the same universe as King of Dragon Pass?
No. Would be awesome, though. Would be awesome, though. Group 1? Alright, guess we're getting a lizard man. Hey, it's a Malhavoc.
I figured since you were electing to ignore stupid-ass council advice, I was like, well, I'm a drunk council advice, so I'll go ahead and pop in.
Oh, I mean, yes.
So, game, good. Worth buying.
Against the Storm? Yeah.
Yes.
Do you like city builders?
Yes.
Do you like city builders that go on forever?
Sure.
Like, city builders that you put like 50 hours into it and you've seen half the game?
Okay, yeah. Hey, yeah, that's...
Well, this isn't the game for you. These maps last like an hour.
Okay, that's good. I was like, 50 hours? I was like, no, that's a little intense.
Okay, I am not putting this one up to a vote because you fuckers are going to give me Ancient Pact, and that's bad.
What's wrong with Ancient Pact?
It's going to kill my people.
Someone's telling me to type forest. Why am I typing forest?
Because you can join the Forest Guardians, which are opposed to the village, the settlement.
I have been bamboozled.
Scouting ahead makes it easier to prepare for the worst. Discovering a small glade increases the working speed of scouts investigating dangerous or forbidden. That's only for 180 seconds. That's not worth it. Collection of architectural drafts from the very early period in the Citadel history unlock all camp blueprints and upgrades all small camps to their advanced version. Gathering speed is decreased by 50% until you use up at least 300 resource node charges.
Goodness.
Whoa.
I'm partial to Farsight, but that's just because I like scouting and seeing all the bad that's around.
Well, that's the thing. Once you've seen what the bad stuff is, it doesn't matter, because Dangerous and Forbidden always has stuff. But, it only lasts for 180 seconds.
I'm also partial to Ancient Pact, but this is also the guy that decides that, oh, we're playing Minecraft. What's the first mod I get? Thumbcraft. Mal, why are you delving into ancient eldritch horrors that are going to cause horrible murder beasts to chase you? It's like, because of the magic, guys.
Alright. Lizard House.
I don't think you've ever been in a Minecraft server with Tyler, Hedra, and I.
Nope.
Just because every single time we play it, it's like, Tyler's like, I'm going to build spaceships. Hedra's going to build her horrific fucking crystal tesseract supercomputer in the depths of Mordor, in the depths of Moria. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm gonna open this book. It's made of human flesh.
Yay!
What could possibly go wrong?
One of my favorite things. One of my favorite things in the original Alone in the Dark game is you find a book and you're like, I don't understand what this book is. I'm gonna read it. And then you read through the book and you're like, oh, it's some creepy Cthulhu shit. Great. Close the book and you die.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's kind of what you do in Thaumcraft. I distinctly remember the first time I started delving into Minecraft magic systems. All of a sudden, Hedra and Tyler hear, like, lightning, and me start cursing up a storm. They're like, what'd you do? I was like, well, I may have spec'd really hard into lightning magic because I liked being able to go fast. Now the lightning really likes my...
Oh,
That's fucking... Sweet. That fucking lightning bolt went through 4 doors and 3 walls to get to my ass.
You psychopath. Alright, we got some roots here, which is good, even though we don't have a camp for it yet.
Join a faction. Let's see here.
Still don't have enough resin. We have new orders. Let's see. Sell stuff. Have at least 8 humans for 30 seconds and have them above 28 resolve for 60 seconds. That would get us brick oven. Alright. Either of those are
bricked up.
Either of those are acceptable.
Okay, so it's type join forest or join town.
Correct.
And then it's each faction has 3 forest guardian. Poison depletes. Why are you allowing Twitch to bully you?
Because I have a very, very high threshold for pain.
Engagement, baby.
No kidding.
The algorithm requires engagement, Mal.
The algorithm requires that I get abused by my viewers. Okay, sure. You do you.
Sure
This is why I don't Twitch stream. Because if I ever Twitch streamed anything, they'd be like, hey, play the spooky game, do the stupid decision, scream like a little girl. Like, you know what? I'm good. I'm fine.
Mal, we need to play... What is it? Lethal Company?
Oh my god, I've seen that.
I watched a stream of that the other day, and fuck, it looks hilarious.
It looks really dumb, but like in a funny way. So
it is ostensibly a horror game, and the people watching it got spooked many times, but they also said it's the hardest they've laughed streaming a game.
It's so, I mean, like, the problem is I've watched a bunch. If I went into it blind, it'd probably be funnier, but I've seen it everywhere. So I looked into it. So I've seen a lot of all the spooks and stuff. Like, I know that, I don't know how much of you've watched.
I've watched enough to know that there's some funny stuff.
Yeah. Well, like, one of the things I saw was this dude. They walk into the building, and they turn the corner, and there's the fire exit door right there. And he goes, dude, why is the exit right next to the main door? And he opens it, and it's a mouth, and it just fucking eats. And the other 2 guys just start laughing their asses off. And it's like, okay, that's the first time I've seen... I mean, like, to be fair, I think Lethal Company has a lot of potential, because it looks like it's really easy to add new shit to it.
Also,
it doesn't look like it's, like, very code heavy.
Do you know how big that dev team is?
1 guy.
Isn't it 1 dude? Yeah.
1 person.
Which is incredibly impressive. And they've done a really good job of having a story, but not shoving it down your throat and feeding you just enough tidbits to where you're interested. Which I really like.
That's one of the reasons that I really like We Who Are About to Die. Because it's not just a 1-person dev team, but it's like a 3-person dev team, and it's really impressive for it.
Well, hell, like, you look at Star Sector as a game. It's like, how many people worked on it? Like, 4 or 5?
Yeah, but they've also been working on it for 10 years.
And they update yearly. Like
Well,
they update like
they do now.
even back then they updated pretty regularly. I mean, I've seen 2 updates in the last year, and it's just consistent updates from a very small team of a very good game. And it's like you don't see that, like hardly ever. So, a question in terms of, you said that earlier that you get 3 races per map. Do you get to pick the 3 races, or
Nope.
is it like kind of pre-generated?
Randomly selected.
Now, do each of those races have like prejudice against other races?
No, everybody's in this together, but they do have preferences.
Okay, so it's not like a lizard man's gonna be like stupid smooth skins and just hate humans. Like,
Correct. Ooh. I don't know if I want to put this up for a vote.
oh, what you got here?
Yeah, screw you guys. I'm taking the provisioner. Next
I
one
love
goes up for...
brewery.
I was about to say I want the brewery, but that's just because I'm an alcoholic.
Next one goes up for vote no matter what it is. Don't worry. We've got a rain punk drill that turns into coal.
This almost reminds me of old Warcraft 3 in terms of how you cut down the trees and shit.
Well, so you need to go out into the forest, and the more you go out into the forest, the more the forest hates you. I'm not kidding.
Hostility level of the forest. So when the forest gets angry enough, what does the forest start doing?
It actively tries to kill you.
Lovely jubbly. The tree, they're in the trees and the trees speak Vietnamese.
No, I mean, so as hostility gets higher, the resolve of people gets lower, and when it gets low enough, they start to leave. But also, these start to activate, and then when these activate, people can die. So, you know, enjoy.
Oh, what the hell are those? Are those like debuffs or?
Yep, they happen during storm season, which is 1 minute away.
And how long does storm season last?
2 minutes.
And what's the distance and gap between them?
Drizzle lasts...
Does it like kind of randomize, sort of like in Timberborn, where you've got
No, it's...
flood and drought season?
Drizzle lasts 4 minutes, clearance lasts 4 minutes, storm lasts 2. Oh,
Gotcha.
hey, I got, Did
Now,
not notice that I had clay up here. I need that.
now the when you are like, does cutting down the woods increase hostility, or does
Yep.
just expanding out from the base increase hostility?
Discovering a glade, which is how you expand, increases hostility.
So you can't just like cut 1, 2, 3, like just pick and choose trees to like.
Oh,
do
you
the
can.
absolute minimum
But-
of hostility. It's just as soon as you discover a glade, oh, that you've
Well,
got
okay.
that hostility now.
Here's all the things that can influence glade, or hostility. How many years have you been here? You get 60 points for every year. How many glades have you discovered? You get 6 points for every small one, 16 points for every dangerous or forbidden one, which are big. How many villagers do you have? You get 4 points for each of them. How many woodcutters do you have? You get 16 points for each woodcutter. And you have to have a woodcutter. Negative events can be temporary or permanent. How many hearths do you have? It reduces hostility by 30 for each one that you have. How much is the queen pissed off at you? Because if the queen is pissed off at you, she is the only thing the forest fears, so the higher her impatience, the lower the forest hostility is.
So wait, the queen's so the more she's pissed off, the better for you?
Well, no, because the more she's pissed off, the more likely it is that you're about to lose.
Okay,
But
so the more
if
she's
she's-
pissed off, the more the forest is allowed to do things.
No, the more she's pissed off, the less the forest is allowed to do things.
But the more she's
that a
pissed
good
off,
thing?
the more likely you're about to get your shit pushed in by the queen instead.
Correct.
So
So this
who
is
the fuck is the queen?
this is the queen's impatience meter. If this maxes out, I lose.
Oh god.
It goes down every time I get a reputation point, and that's it.
So
So
who the hell is the queen, and why has she shoved you out here?
the great... What is her name? The Scorched Queen? I don't remember what her name is. It's in the encyclopedia.
Seems like a very complex game for something that you only play for an hour.
It's super easy. Like, once you've played it for a bit, it's super easy.
Just a lot of mechanics, and my drunk brain probably can't process it right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Once we finish with this settlement, I'll be able to look it up, but... Would you stop poisoning me? I swear to God. I need that fucking food.
What the hell is the poison thing they're doing?
It reduces my food by 1 every 30 seconds.
Do the counselors' buffs just stay active until they replace them?
Maybe? I think they do wear out eventually, but it takes forever. Alright, hostility went down because impatience went up. Great.
I thought I read that as tail. I thought I read that as ale. It's just tail. I was like, oh yeah! Oh.
Prar. Alright, so these guys need another 12 seconds. And... boom. Perfect. Pick this up, move it back to the city. There we go. Alright.
So you picked up a gribbly grobbly. What's that do?
It's a thing that reduces hostility. It's fine.
Yeah.
Sell that.
So you stole the forest shit, and it's somehow not mad about that.
Correct. Obsidian runestone, Hearth's corruption, resistance to corruption is increased by 400. Not important on this difficulty level. Water is not only used to power engines. Woodcutting speed will increase by 10% for every 150 units of water used in rain engines. We don't have any rain engines yet. Boost global resolve by 1 for every 3 levels of standing with other settlements in trade routes. We currently have 0. And gain 30 meat every time a villager dies or leaves. You know what? Let's reroll those. Those are all bad. Oh,
you know everyone was going to pick cannibalism, right?
No, I mean they're all bad. They're all not useful to me, so I can re-roll them.
Food is good.
I don't usually have villagers die, so
But they leave.
all of these are good. So anyone that you guys want to vote for is good.
So how do they vote for him? Is it just they pick a number?
It's a vote in
Oh
Twitch.
no, I see it. Okay, cool.
All of them are good. One of them is much better than the other, and one of them is excellent no matter what you're doing. But all of them are good.
And you're not going to say which is which.
Yeah, I don't want to influence things.
How do we vote?
There's a poll in Twitch.
It's on Twitch, yeah.
Oh, it's poll.
I'm kind of torn between frequent patrols.
Well, you
and
only got
silent
45
looting.
seconds, so, you know.
No, I already voted, so I'm already
I'll
done.
go for the one that was already going to win.
Okay, silent looting. So silent looting is good. It's not the best. The best is flame amulets, because it reduces by half the amount of hostility you get from woodcutters.
Woodcutters. Oh,
Yep.
I didn't even see that. My life sees flame. Yeah, Ghost Reaper sees flame. My life for hire. My StarCraft memes didn't activate. I'm sorry, Ghost Reaper.
If you can,
You won out on me there.
if you can get 2 flame amulets, then woodcutters will not increase hostility at all. You can have as many as you
Really?
want, and that gets insane.
So
We're
these
gonna
things
clear cut the
attack.
forest. Yeah.
So wait, what if you get 3 of those flame amulets? Does that mean now woodcutters increase relations instead of hostility?
Absolutely not. Things don't go negative.
So it won't go negative. That would have been hilarious.
I've only ever seen flame amulets come up twice, one time. Oh, it's a split. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go with the more people.
I was about to say, go with the ones that have more dudes. So I'm taking it each race has their own like pros and cons in terms of what they can do. It's not a relations. Like I figured it's like, oh, you've got so many races, you have to balance like who likes who and who hates who. It's more of a, okay, these guys are better at this, these guys are better at this.
It's literally everybody is trying to survive. And as a result, there is no hostility between the races. At least not when you're out in a settlement. Like, in the lore, there's some stuff, but... Alright, we have finished this one. We get 2 more villagers. Excellent. Hostility has increased. Great.
I was about to say, hostility between villagers isn't allowed. Why? Because the sheriff will beat your ass. Who's the sheriff? It's that big fat guy named Bubba.
Plantation, herb garden, forester's hut, brewery.
Brewery!
No, I can't make anything with the brewery.
Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you shit.
Okay, I'm putting this up for vote, but for the love of God, do not pick brewery.
Oh, it's time to vote for brewery, baby.
Because I can't make any of that stuff. Any of it. I can't make any of it.
Berries, roots, and herbs. Let's go with the herb. Oh, fuck. Everyone's picking brewery.
Of course they are.
I picked herb garden because I figure roots and herbs go in beer, so eventually you can use that later.
But I don't have roots or herbs.
If you can't make anything,
so you can't you can't make any of this.
No, these are used to produce them. This is consuming them.
No, that's why I voted for herb garden. I was like, oh, you can use that later for.
Well, it doesn't matter. Everybody voted for fucking brewery.
Well, yeah.
Everybody wants
my
ale.
fault. Oh yeah, everyone wants ale. I mean, look at it. It's 3 stars. It's the only 3-star on there. It also has pickled goods and stuff. So you know.
I also can't build it because I don't have enough brick. So that's good.
You gotta get bricked up.
So, at this point where you've got like kind of those 2 glades between each other up north, if you just clear cut like a circle in that area, does that piss off the forest?
If I cut any of these trees, no, that's fine.
So you could just like clear cut all that in.
Yes. As soon as I cut into this glade, then they get
a smoky area, they get pissed off.
Then the hostility increases.
I wouldn't go there. There's a creepy skull beast there. That like I see that skull on the map. I don't know what that means. Oh, you
mean like this?
But I'm assuming it means bad. Oh shit! Yeah, no, that.
Oh, axolotl squib.
Axolotl squib is over here. Yeah, that's fine.
Distant howling. Okay, that's fantastic.
This glade contains a threat, but it also gives plenty of rewards in return, as opposed to forbidden glades, which they require a lot of resources to explore, but contain great amounts of treasure.
So, like, do you? So wait. The beast is named Axolotl Squib. they put their name on the beastie.
Well, there's everybody that's on the Council of Elders is a villager. Like, there's cohesion.
Oh, so it's for the Forest Guardian. I see. Yeah. I see. Okay, that's interesting. So, yeah, there you go. Axolotl Squib, keep howling. Now, when you find a beastie, do your villagers all have pointy sticks?
Nope.
To, like, poke? Okay, so they're just gonna get stomped by
it. Here is the dangerous glade event. If we don't do anything in 13 minutes, then Harmony will go down and we'll get -5 to resolve for everybody, which is bad. And we'll get 1 impatience point, which is also bad. So, I can't burn it down. Shit.
Do you have a way to calm the spirits? No, you don't have any. You don't have ale, Dave. Ale always calms the spirits.
There's no ale here. I need resin. This is tea.
Is that what that is? That's tea? Okay. I just saw the green thing on the same thing with the brewery, so I figured that was ale. It's like, you don't have your green beer.
Oh,
St. Patty's Day.
For anybody that's playing this game and is like, I just don't have enough space. As long as it's within this lit area, you can move your houses anywhere. People never go to them. Enjoy.
Oh, you can move shit around freely? Does that include
No.
production buildings?
No. This costs 5 wood. Camps can move freely. These can't move at all.
So once you put a production type building, it's like locked in, but
Yeah,
any like housing you can put wherever the fuck you want.
correct.
Gotcha.
We do also have a weaver here, which is helpful. I need that brick. But yeah, see, technically this says, you shouldn't put this here because it's going to block the lizard house. Don't care.
Lizard house.
New orders.
No one. Do they never actually go to the houses?
Correct.
Now, blocking their house, does that actually eventually cause them to get upset about it, or?
Nope.
So the houses basically serve no purpose other than build this item because it increases population cap.
No, it's build this item because it increases global resolve.
Gotcha.
Use 125 units of clearance water and rain engines and production buildings in a year. That would get me. The people of your settlement have survived many hardships, bringing them closer together. Plus 60% of amounts produced in the brewery and 80 amber.
The timer at the top of that, does that mean it takes 10 minutes to resolve, or does that mean you only get 10 minutes of it?
You only get 10 minutes to complete it. If you do not finish it in 10 minutes, you lose the benefits. You have failed the order. And if you cancel out, if you hit X to can I actually do this? How much clearance water do I have? Blah, blah, blah. Then when you come back here, this is gone.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
So this is a one-time, surprise, do you have this?
Yeah, it's like...
But the other two are you have unlimited time to do it.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm actually going to go for that. Let's try it.
I kind of like that. You have surprise objectives that give you more shit, but can you do it?
Okay, so rain punk it up. In order for me to rain punk,
That's a lot of squib. I like that. You have failed. I award you no points. May God have mercy on your soul.
Okay, a simple yes or no would have been nice, but...
Everyone in here is dumber from what you have said.
Alright, so we need the blight post. And then we can go... Okay, so we got to use 125 clearance water in a year.
Those were some noises.
So
don't drink clearance water.
Yeah, that's a phrase. The term clearance water is one of those things you're like,
Got this water on clearance, baby.
That's also uncomfortable.
So here's the deal. It's always raining, right?
Yeah.
The rain has magical properties. Because the rain has magical properties, you can use it to drive engines. Hence the term rain punk. But the more you use it to drive engines, the more it corrupts and causes blight rot to spawn, which you need to burn.
Blight rot.
Yep. If blight rot, so blight rot will corrupt the hearth. If the hearth's corruption gets up to 100% in the storm season, it just straight up goes out. And when the hearth is out, everybody's global resolve drops by 20 points. Which, as you can
relight it,
if you can clear the corruption to 0, it will not relight until you've completely cleansed it.
Wow.
It's incredibly dangerous. So it's literally mist from Final Fantasy IX. Yeah. That's ethanol. It's raining ethanol. No, it's not. It's magic.
It's raining ethanol.
If it was raining ethanol, it wouldn't be a problem because everyone would be too drunk and off their gourd to be upset about anything. It's like the beasties and monsters are coming for us. Ah, fuck them.
And the only problem is...
literally fuck them.
I don't have enough to make stuff.
Now, are there actually any enemies in this game? Or is it all just you're trying to... Is it similar to Oh, what the hell was the name of that game? Banished. Is that you're just trying to fight against elements and events to keep the colony running. And there's no actual, like, bandits or bad guys or anything that you actually have to pull up, like, weapons to, like, you don't have to build troops or armies or any of that shit. It's just like, this is your village, you have to manage your village wisely, and the storyteller will roll events, and you have to deal with the events that pop up from encountering certain glades and shit.
Yes, except there's no storyteller.
Okay. So there's no random events.
Oh, there's plenty of random events.
So there is a storyteller then.
Well, the randomness of the game is determined by what blueprints you get, what cornerstones you get, what you find in these glades, and so on. All of that is determined before you start.
Yeah, but when I say the term storyteller, I refer to that as you have shit to do in an objective, and random shit can interfere with that objective or benefit that objective. It's just random events help create a story. This is kind of how I refer to that. But I also play a shitload of RimWorld, so that might be why.
Yeah, it's not like RimWorld. I will say that.
Well, RimWorld also has you pick I always play Random, just because I prefer the complete randomness of it. But yeah, storyteller there is...
Mal likes rimming, you heard it here first.
I do. I enjoy me some RimWorld. I don't play Fenn's mod list.
We don't have to talk about that on stream.
We won't talk about that. Nobody speaks for Fenn's mod list. Fenn doesn't speak for Fenn's mod list.
Alright, we finished another order. That gets us money, brick, and +2 to water skins production. Yay! Okay. All of these are bad.
Re-rolling. Oh. Alright, what you got here?
We're gonna go with Kiln. Kiln is very helpful.
Now, you have to basically roll cards to get buildings, is what that is.
Okay.
You get so many buildings, yes.
I'm getting bullied in my game.
Shit, there's people that don't have houses.
They don't have homes! They're being hit by lightning, Dave! What game are you playing, Third?
I'm playing Final Fantasy 14.
Ah.
We're doing maps right now.
As I say, how are you watching this and playing Final Fantasy 14 and not being just ganked by random mobs?
Carefully.
Well, that's not really how 14 works.
It's the MMO version, isn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't really work like that.
Well, I guess they don't wander around. Yeah, you're right. Who the fuck is this? Hold on.
Honestly, most of 14 now is like story, and you don't really go around killing things much.
Yeah, unless you're doing like optional quests.
Well, in the early levels you do.
Even then.
I was playing it, trust me, you do.
Come on, I need more planks.
Plonks. So, planks come from wood. You can just clear cut the area as long as you don't break into a glade, right?
Yeah.
And does each tree cut down give you wood, or does only the wood, generating building give you wood?
All trees give you wood. This tree also also gives you more wood, and has a chance to give you resin and fiber and egg. Oh, there's the blight post. Good job, Blight dude.
Oh.
Burn that blight root.
What the fuck is that? It's got teeth!
That's a blight root. Or blight rot.
That is... You didn't tell me the plants had fucking teeth!
I didn't think it was important.
I'm sorry, Dave. If I walk out of my front door and all of a sudden the rose bush next to my door has fucking fangs, I'm going to be concerned.
Well, that's your problem. Okay.
Heard it here first. Dave likes plants with mouths.
I didn't say I like plants with mouths. I'm saying if they want mouths, that's their own thing.
That's their own damn business.
You gonna tell them they can't have a mouth? You gonna tell that mouth it can't have a mouth?
Goddamn right I am. It's got teeth.
All packs of goods are produced 30 per now.
So, Valdant, so he likes poison ivy. I like how you also started using a flamethrower on the wooden... Yeah, there you go, Ghostblat. Yeah, he's using a flamethrower on the wooden house.
It wasn't a house. God.
Okay, so you're using the flamethrower on the wooden structure.
Yeah, and? What's the problem?
So do the wooden structures ever combust along with the blight root?
I don't know, maybe. No, they don't. Okay,
Game-
Okay, now I need to
Gameplay.
go boop and scoot. Do this, get that done before it actually causes problems. New cornerstone from the ashes. Gain 2 wildfire essence.
Oh, so you burned it down?
Yeah, I'm gonna burn it down. It's the better option. Gain 2 insects every time woodcutters cut down a tree during the storm. That's not bad. Every villager with their need for religion fulfilled decreases the forest hostility by 5. Expected gain 0 because I have nothing that will fulfill religion. Crown doesn't need to know everything. There's no impatience penalty when villagers leave or die, but impatience will grow 600% faster, starting from Drizzle Year 9. No, I don't like any of these. Let's reroll again.
Yeah. That last one seems like a really shit idea. Oh, let's hide stuff from the queen. She won't be pissed off. Oh god, she's pissed off. Overexploitation. It has a giant saw blade. What is that? Newly discovered resource minutes.
I'll take that one.
Gain 20 hostility. Jesus.
Damn it!
Gesundheit.
5 weeks on the council? It's been 5 years. 4 years.
You would think there would be a way to make charcoal.
There is.
Out of
it's called the
all
kiln.
the trees. Okay, well, yes. Okay, you've got... Well, these both have the same amount of people, so it's a matter of what resources do you want more.
I will say nothing.
Okay, chat, up to you. Let's go. Well, there's both. So do you want more humans or more foxies? Because there's an equal amount of scalies.
Apparently you... Oh my god, I did not sacrifice you to the woods. What are you talking about?
Who sacrificed who to the woods?
Ghost Reaper is saying, during my 5 weeks on the council, I've done my best to ensure the good of the city. Dave has decided to sacrifice me to the woods for the benefit of the people. Lead joint forest. Not cool. Not cool at all. Also, Mal, you're now in the Council of Elders. Don't fuck it up.
Oh, well, shit. I am the drunk council member. You know I'm gonna fucking...
I need cheese.
You walk in, you're like, oh, Councilman Mal, what do you recommend? Wise words.
Oh, you're really gonna fucking do that to me, aren't you? Son of a beach. Okay. Should still be able to do it.
Now I'm no longer on the council. What was I supposed to do? There's no voting.
I don't know what happened. You were inactive, I guess? You went inactive, I guess?
There, I'll type something in chat. Alright, whatever.
I am back on the Council of Elders.
You're okay, yep, alright, there we go.
We have better options.
So, okay, so you have to basically continuously, like, do...
things.
Like, type things to, like, keep it going and shit, I guess. Alright, sure.
Okay, that should be fine. Alright, we got berries galore, but we can't gather them. We got mushrooms galore, but we can't gather them. More mushies up here.
So it's like a 10-second cooldown on each, like, thing, so... I'm surprised people aren't just spamming it like da da da.
Well, they stay active for a while too, so. You can only swap them every 10 seconds. Oh, new glade. What do we got? Oh, what the hell? Petrified tree. I don't think I've seen this one. A tree that's been turned to stone by the rain. It's radiating sickness to the trees around it. If I don't do anything in 13 minutes, it will destroy all stored wood.
Oh God, Jesus!
That's bad.
Very bad.
Petrified wooden structures are slowly degrading. All homes can house one fewer resident. It's only active while this is being worked on, and tree felling is 50% slower. But we get 3 ancient tablets and 30 berries.
As I was saying, what are the rewards between the heal or the cut down?
Heal.
You can definitely heal it now, but like what are the rewards between the two?
Reputation goes up by half a point, and I get 15 amber or 3 ancient tablets and 30 berries, which is far, far better.
So what do the ancient tablets do?
Things. Plus, this doesn't cost resources, so.
No. Well, go ahead and cut that fucker down. Normally, I'm all for we need to do the good option. Well, no, I lied about that. But
there's empathy, and there is loyalty, and there's corruption.
There's greed.
Gotta watch out for that shit.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get dinner. I made chicken and rice.
Have some good dinner.
Chicken and rice?
Chicken and rice.
Good.
Okay, so yes, we have plenty of coal, so only burn coal.
I have a question. What is my symbol on the Council of Elders?
Prayer.
Huzzah.
I'm not sure where you are. You might be in a building right now.
Oh, is the character actually there?
Oh, everybody's got a name.
That's fucking great.
I think you're actually... No, wait. No, there you are. You are a fox dude, I think.
Oh no! Mal, confirmed furry.
Stop eating my fucking food! God, you people suck!
You say to the people that require food to live?
No, I'm saying it to the people that are eating my food!
Dave, that's what they do!
Go here and clear that up. God, this could actually kill me.
Ghost, you need to quit being an ass.
Oh, we're not gonna... I wasn't paying attention to the clearance water production, and we're not gonna get it. Damn it.
Oh, Dave.
It happens.
Is there a Daved it up emote on this Twitch channel? Alright, everyone. Dave's in chat.
I don't know why you think there wouldn't be. Yeah, we failed it. That's fine.
Oh no, you locked it, Dave? You locked the Dave? Of course you wouldn't.
It's only available for subscribers. Do you have Twitch Prime? You can subscribe with Twitch Prime and have it, and get in there. Just fucking do it. You know you want to.
I do have Twitch Prime, but I was like, it's
Twitch
like you Twitch Prime. You locked the Dave symbol behind the Prime subscription. That's fucking like all the other. Well, no, I take that back. Only 3 are open. But the most important one is locked behind subscription. You have to pay money to be like, oh, Dave, you Daved it up.
Ooh, what's in this box? Porridge. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay.
So you're going to eat porridge that has been in a mystery box in the woods for God knows how long.
Yes. And it will be perfectly healthy. I also need to rebuild this.
This won't give you super cancer at all.
Look, if you're worried about super cancer, don't be.
You've got other shit to worry about.
Objectively true. On the right? Here's Vadalent. There's Ghost Reaper. Axolotl Squib has been burned to the ground, so, fuck that statue.
Death. So does Axolotl Squib reappear elsewhere in one of these other Gribbly tree things, or is it just like, no, they're dead, they're gone?
I guess they're just dead. I don't know. I've never done the Twitch integration. Oop, more order.
Twitch integration is one of those things that is cool, but at the same time is super cursed. Like, there's so many things that I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, oh, that seems like a really cool idea. Unless your entire Twitch chat is a bunch of assholes. At which point,
Okay, we got
yeah,
space.
your entire playthrough is just going to be hell.
Well, there's certain games that you do it to yourself, and there's certain games that you do it because it's fun to have that level of interaction.
Yeah.
But
it's like I watch what is it? The streamer and YouTuber Dinklebean, who
that's a name.
every time he's British streamer, but every time he screams about anything, he sounds like Homer from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Like just that. He sounds exactly like him, and he insists on being like, I'm going to play like a spooky game. And anytime someone does bits, donation, subscription, any sort of interaction on Twitch, it like suddenly creates a really loud, like startling noise, and he plays spooky games. I'm like, why do you like torture yourself like that, my guy? You have the option to not hate life, and yet you decide, you know what? I am okay with being gray-haired by the time I'm 20. I'm okay with that.
So, the people that do the spooky, scary stuff on stream and let people spook them while playing those games are doing it for the views. Oh, look,
No,
you can
I
make
know
my
that.
life a living hell by actually coming to watch my stream. And it's a business model, and it's fine. I just want to have fun. I'm okay with doing spooky stuff, but, after a while, I
that's
just
why-
want to have fun.
That's why you drag me in to do the spooky stuff.
Well, I drag you in to do the spooky stuff because it's actually hilarious. And as much as you hate it, you also kind of enjoy it. As much as you hate it, you also kind of enjoy it.
I will say that this year's freaking, what is it? The damn... Oh... what was the
Visage?
game we-
Or From the
Fuck.
Darkness.
From the Darkness wasn't as bad as Visage. Like, Visage, I literally had heart palpitations like 2 or 3 times, and I was like... At least it felt like it. Just like, I was so tensed up, I was like... I'm no longer having amusing fun, I am now like... Shit, do I need to call an ambulance? Because I, like, literally, I had to back up from the desk, turn the lights on, and take some really deep breaths, because I was like, oh fuck, I think I may puke.
Alright, turn that off.
From the Dark was bad, but, I mean, it was over in a single session.
Yeah, it just made it worse, really.
Well, it was a very concentrated dose of fuck this, but, it was just one. There were several games playing Visage that I was like,
Okay.
you know what? I think my malaria's acting up. I just can't play
Boom.
today.
There we go. Everybody's resolve goes back up. Alright. Some fossils contain valuable surprises. We have not found any sources of sea marrow, so that's useless. That could be helpful now that we're actually using rainwater. Every time you open or send 2 abandoned caches to the Citadel, you gain +1 to global resolve. That's amazing.
Yeah,
I gotta pick that.
I was gonna say, that sounds like the best one.
So here's the thing. These little blue lines on resolve, if resolve goes above that, you start to earn reputation, which you can otherwise only earn by doing events or selling stuff, or sending these back.
So does impatience always go up?
Yes,
Even-
impatience never stops increasing.
Although it can be like briefly like knocked down by every time you get a reputation increase.
Yes, but then it's still increasing from that lower amount immediately.
I think I'd go for the right option. That's got more dudes.
More dudes isn't always a good thing. Remember, that increases hostility.
Does it really?
Yep.
Oh yes, for each villager.
Yep.
Although it also has more. I don't know what those resources are at the bottom. Looks like grain, mushrooms, and meat. What is that red one?
Meat.
Meat? Okay, the red is meat. I figured it would be.
Group 1. Alright, that's fine.
Monsters.
Nah, it's fine. I'm at the point where it actually doesn't matter as much.
I noticed that all 3 forest guardians are like, poison him.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to Twitch.
Absolute beasts. They're like, we want Dave to fail. Why?
It's not gonna happen, but they can try.
Twitch integrations is one of those things that I'm not sure if the universe is ready for yet.
What are you selling, Sother the Ancient? What a curious place. I still remember when this land was entirely underwater.
That's not concerning at all.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, he's selling a storm shield and a clearance token. Oh, both of those are really good.
Can you afford both of them?
Can now. No, wait, I only get 3 for that? Fuck you, my dude. Here, have all my copper. And 1, 2.
Will you regret that later?
No. Alright, the storm is now 15% less, and clearance is 15% more in terms of time.
And is that a permanent upgrade, or does it eventually run out?
Permanent.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, definitely buy that shit.
Right now, I don't want him to fail. I want him to suffer. Why? What did I do?
Oh, thanks, Twitch. Thanks, chat.
Perfect.
You're just being awesome chads.
Alright, we finally got a small farm. You know what that means?
Farming?
Booze.
Yeah!
Hence why I didn't give anybody the choice.
We need brewery. Let's fucking go.
I mean, eventually. It's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a hot minute.
It's still an option.
And this one has 2. We can do that and that. Break open. Go.
To be fair, Ghost Reaper... Well, no. Yeah, no, that's true.
Not let's vote on the next option. You gave us the option after. Well, that's a shame.
Does not give a shit.
I mean, the only thing that you can do as the forest is make my job more difficult. And you're trying. I will grant you. But...
So can you only build certain... Like, I noticed that some buildings you can build as far out as you want.
Yes.
Okay, and now you've got another hearth.
Yes. Houses can only be built around hearths.
Gotcha. Okay,
Everything else can be built where you need it to be, but everything has to go to the warehouse first. So,
and the roads decrease the
speed. That is,
or increase the speed of dudes going to and from warehouses. Okay.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Boom.
Now, if you've got houses, do you need a hearth nearby, or they're like, oh, we're gonna starve?
Yes, if you have a house that doesn't have a hearth nearby, they won't live there. All right, vote on this one.
Or
everybody.
no, warehouse.
If you have a warehouse, no. Everybody goes to the hearth to get all their resources. As long as there is resources in storage, they can get them from the hearth.
They have smokehouse for jerky. I love the jerky.
We don't have any meat sources.
Oh, shit. Why don't you have meat, Dave?
Oh, actually, that's not true. There is like one tiny meat source.
Gotta get that smeat.
I love jerky. I'm a jerky fiend. I'm sorry. I
Hold
have
the
to
mode.
vote
Does it
for
activate every time we do this, or is there a cooldown? There's a cooldown for you to switch them, but it usually stays active until you switch it to something else.
It's 10 seconds before you can vote again.
Yeah.
But it lasts for pretty much however long.
So if you see, come on, there we go. If you see your symbol up here, it's still active. Oh, I got the worst tickle in my throat all of a sudden.
I'll do that, Dave.
Well, I don't have too many choices here, Mal. Fuck.
There it goes. So, yeah, extra production chance. More resolve. Dave, which would you prefer me to vote for? More extra production, more resolve, or slower leaving? Because your dudes haven't really been leaving.
Slower leaving is not helpful.
Exactly.
Thank you. Sure, I'll get some porridge. Why not? Let's make a beanery. I don't have enough people.
Beanery? I just read that, a beanery.
We don't have enough people to man it, but, you know, it's not necessarily the worst.
Beans, lots of beans, lots of beans, lots of beans. Yeah, beans.
Wait,
Send him to the beanery. Oh god, no, not the beanery! Banished to the beanery.
Beans are the musical fruit. Because the more you eat, the more you toot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, is he gonna finish it? Is he gonna finish? Yeah, he finished it. Okay. The fuck?
Alright,
Sorry,
so now...
nothing to do with you.
Okay, so now we got the hearth, which means that people can live here as needed. We still can't get that. We can get a stormwater geyser.
Oh lord, what the hell is wrong?
Your computer exploding?
It's doing something right now. Oh shit, okay.
What in God's name happened to all of my fucking training tools? Oh, they're being used by the clan hall. I'm a dumb. Jesus.
Are you a dumb or a dumbass?
I'm just a dumb. It's fine. Forgot that I was doing that. Give me some of that sweet oil, baby.
Right. Okay, Firefox, you do you. Fucking psychopath.
Alright, the beanery has been built.
I'm sorry, the fucking beanery.
It's a weird word.
It's a very weird word. It's like, I mean, I get it. It's a legit thing. I get it. But at the same time, just my 4-year-old brain is like, beanery.
Okay, this actually isn't as helpful as it might look. I could do this one immediately. I have the provisions. Use. I don't have any of those, but we'll do this one. Okay. Have 22 humans for at least 30 seconds and deliver 10 packs of crops, or deliver 6 ancient tablets. God, they want a lot of ancient tablets. Grubbing tools. Villagers.
Grubbing?
I don't want that.
Grubbing for what?
Insects.
Grubbing for grubs? Are you doing the Bear Grylls thing?
Rub-a-lub-a-dub-dub.
Look, insects are a source of protein.
I love cohesion. 422's coming. Get thee to a beanery. Shakespearean on this shit. Alright, let's see here. We got a cookhouse. Pack of crops, manufacturing, artisan. What do they make? They make barrels, coats, luxury goods, printing gear, pigment, provisions. Your cookhouse has biscuits.
There's technically one not necessarily good choice here, but it's not even that bad.
Yeah, I was about to say, all of them are pretty basic stuff.
Granary, I'll take it. Doubles up on a couple of things, but it could be worse.
I was looking at the artisan for a split second. I saw it. It's like, does that have smokes? You have tobacco in this game? What?
There's no tobacco. Well, there probably is tobacco, but
Really?
No, I don't fucking know.
In a game all about, I mean, in a game like Banished, yeah, there's tobacco because you sell it as a luxury crop and make shitloads of money. But in a game where the weather in the forest is trying to murder us, do you really need to stop and smoke?
The weather in the forest is trying to murder you. Is this an appropriate time for you to stop and smoke? Oh!
Your response sucks down 14 packs of cigarettes.
Alright, perfect.
So, everyone is doing there's the poison, which is the green bubbles. What's the eyeball? What's the eyeball event that the Forest Guardians are throwing
Hostility is increased by 20 points, which is actually bad.
Anger. So what's the glowy light that the Elder's doing? Because I'm doing prayer.
+1 to global resolve. Prayer means that we have a 5% higher chance of producing double yields.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of doing prayer. But resolve is the... Okay, that's tail.
What are you doing arriving in the middle of the storm, you psychopaths? Whatever.
Holy shit, that's a... Okay, no, they're both five. So is it an equal number of dudes?
Nope.
No matter what? It's just an... Okay, so it's not an equal number of dudes.
Yeah, it could be anywhere.
Every time.
Like, I've gotten ones where I've had, 8 people show up, and the other one was 5, so... And I've had one where it's 9 people and 3.
So you got berries and shit, too.
Gotta get that poop.
Is that... Okay, so that's bricks, berries, and what are the leafy greens?
Vegetables.
Vegetables. And then that's the milk and butter? What is that?
Pottery and clay.
Okay.
Alright. So everybody's resolve is low, and it does not matter, because in order for them to actually start leaving, the resolve has to go negative, and boom, storm season is over. Yeah, storm season is over. It's all back to positive. Okay.
Back to positive. Okay. So, does storm season always put it negative, or does it, just vary on how...
Storm season always has a negative, and the higher your hostility, the more negative it is. Alright.
What you got here for? Cornerstone?
I have strong opinions on 2 of these.
Could have given us the chance to read them before you put it up for a vote.
No, I did. I stopped there for
2 seconds.
So the hearth works to migrate the rain on the city? What does that mean? I don't understand. Mitigate the rain on the city. Yes. Each hearth reduces hostility by 30.
Which one?
I saw one of these options.
Oh.
Okay, reckless plunder is one of the 2 that I have strong opinions on. Newly discovered resource nodes have fewer charges, which is actually kind of bad. But it's not necessarily the worst. It's not one that I normally pick. Mist Piercers is the worst. Because you're sitting there and you're like, I can see what's inside all the glades. This is great. Every time you discover a glade, the Queen's impatience goes up, and it snowballs so fast. It's
See,
so
the
bad.
thing is I was getting ready to pick that, but I'm like, I didn't have a chance to read the,
Sounds
the
like a meat
descriptions. You're just like, oh, look, vote, let's go.
bread. Yeah,
Like,
that's...
fucking hell, Dave. Give me a chance to sit there. Like, you'd be
Look,
like,
you're the one that's
"Can't-"
drunk.
Yes, I am.
I'm not slowing down for you.
You're not slow. Like, okay, even if I wasn't drunk, I couldn't read that shit that fast. There's 4 options, and the text is easy on the screen.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, son of a bitch, they lied to me.
Give me all your porridge, actually.
Said Goldilocks to the 3 bears. Give me all of your fucking porridge.
You can also attack guards. I've never found it necessary, but it is something that you can do. Not guards, traitors. Unless they're a royal guard, in which case your villagers will absolutely never attack them.
I like Ghost Reaper's option. Just don't even read the description. Just read the title and be like, that sounds cool. Just pick that. That's what I'm gonna do from now on.
Some of them
Like,
vegetables.
That sounds interesting. Press that button. Mal, you've doomed us all. Yep, sounds pretty standard.
What do I get if I deconstruct this? Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that. Come, Dave. I challenge you to take on my challenge. What challenge? Oh, your glade? I can do that. I was just clearing out some more Lebensraum. Because
There are words I could say about that, but I'm going to not touch that with a 10-foot pole.
It doesn't matter. It's all temporary.
The Lebensraum. Oh, anyone who's a scholar of history knows exactly what we're talking about.
Anybody who's not a scholar of history, just look up this guy called Adolf Hitler.
Says the Dave, what is it? I am just focusing on conquering the Lebensraum. It's like, yes, that's not concerning at all. Not at all. No wonder the forest is so fucking hostile.
Forest is hostile for other reasons.
Forest
I
hunted?
don't know if you tell the forest it's like, I'm here to claim your Lebensraum. They're gonna be like, no. Nah, bro.
What were you saying, Third?
I said forest haunted.
What?
Forest
Forest
haunted.
Click, click. I said, forest haunted.
See, one of the things I think would be really cool in terms of Twitch integration is if you could see what was in the glade that's named after you, but that would be such a pain in the ass.
I don't know how they would do that.
All right, we got a brewery.
I literally have no idea how they would do that. And brewery, yay, huzzah!
It's actually not that great.
It has ale, Dave. What do you mean it's not that
I don't have
great?
anything to hold the ale in, Mal.
Power-ups and chat, people.
Oh, look! Ghost Reaper is a leaky cauldron.
It's a fucking spider cauldron. Jesus Christ, run!
Ooh, I like that. Burn!
Murder cauldron. Attack.
What's in the boxes? Some more porridge. Reinforced needles. Crystallized dew. Wait, how much crystallized dew do I have?
That burn is a hell of a... So, do you have to put those buildings within the build area?
Houses, yes. Houses have to be close to the.
Oh, so those were
house.
houses.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Am I collecting stormwater? I don't think I am. Nope, sure aren't.
You don't have connected pipes, Dave.
It's not necessarily about the pipes.
Oh, it's about the pipes, Dave.
So, like, when the massive storm comes, do all these villages evacuate to the main city? Yes. These settlements are temporary, and everybody knows it. That being said, we are on year 6. And I think right now the time frame between blight storms is 40-ish years?
So when does the superstorm show up?
Superstorm shows up 40-ish years. We could always call it early just by having everybody evacuate to the Citadel, but that's a whole other can of worms.
So when the superstorm showed up, does basically everything go underwater again, or
Yep.
what the hell's... Oh.
Everything gets reshifted because the blight storm lasts for an unknown period of time.
Man, people need to get their fucking weather under control, Jesus.
I shouldn't do that when I don't have any builders. God damn it.
I notice how your, like, queen's irritation has constantly gone down. So what is the goal here?
Goal
What
is
is the
to
end goal of this map?
get reputation up to max.
That means you win.
Yes.
Okay.
However
So
you
the
need
goal-
to, whatever or however you need to do it, get reputation up to max.
So there's not a goal on the map, it's just get blue bar go Bert, red bar go down.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Okay, everybody is housed. Okay, Lizard Resolve is low. It's going towards -1, but it's still at 12. So we have plenty of time before we actually need to worry about that. What are you
Yeah,
doing
let's see.
arriving during the storm, you psychos? Jesus Christ.
Trying to seek refuge.
I was about to say, shit is on fire, yo.
Group 2. All right, 7 more people. And a paltry 8 amber. Okay. Everyone is still housed. We need to build more lizard houses. Which I need more fabric. Zorg, what are you trading, my buddy? Biscuit recipes. Puffed grain. Harvesting crops is 25% faster. Gain 3 incense for every 10 roots produced. We're not producing roots. Give me all your pottery. For reasons.
I'll take your entire stock.
And a new cornerstone. Every time a trader shows up, get 10 amber. It's off to work we go. For every 20 felled trees, global resolve is increased by 3 for 120 seconds. Which, that's a new one, actually. Detailed notes on different traders and their wares. Gain 1 additional active trade route slot. Traders will arrive 25% quicker. Or every time you open or send an abandoned cache to the Citadel, hostility is lowered by 15 points. Take your pick. It's a neat trick, managing to catch on fire when it's literally raining all the time. Hey, shit burns down during the rain all the time.
And it's always concerning.
Well, that's, yes.
It's like, how did you do that?
With skill and vim and vigor.
What sick dark magic did you use?
Trade logs. All right. Probably the least useful out of all of them, but none of them are really useful.
I like how they all homed in on that. So, what was the least useful for Dave? That one.
Give me some of that storm. You know what? We have enough people now. We can do this.
Ghost Reaper is defeated. Oh no! So what does that mean?
Ghost Reaper is no longer on the Forest Guardians.
Oh no!
Oh, really now?
A new Forest Guardian can awaken, though.
It's true.
So if Ghost Reaper immediately is like, "Hey, no, put me back in, Coach. I can do it again."
Probably
Leon,
not, but maybe.
Leon death noise. Yeah, there you go.
Leon!
No, you can immediately come. Like you could just
Hey, if it works, it works.
Oh, that's great.
This works.
Okay.
Bam's like, no, I'm not dead. You're dead. Fuck you.
I don't have your stone, and fuck you anyway. That's actually slightly more concerning.
What?
Small herbalist camp has no herbs to gather.
Orbs? No,
Orbs.
Get them orbs.
That's a problem.
Oh, how much time do I have left on the oven? Still got some time.
Alright. More trade routes, more trade routes. Here, have some crop, some root, and
Some trade.
some resin. Alright. Keep an eye on the old ancient hearth here. Boom! Oh, it's covered in leaves now. Sweet.
So those are not the toothy leaves, so those are good leaves?
Yes, that means the hearth is now level 2.
Ah. How many levels can it go up?
To 3.
Gotcha.
Fuck, I don't have enough tools.
This is why I'm praying for you, Dave.
What?
My councilman is doing the prayer.
I see.
So you have a 5% chance to get more shit.
Well, it doesn't matter for tools because you never find those. You can only make them, or buy them, or find them
No,
in
but
caches.
that's what prayer does. Prayer is like double production.
Yeah, from stuff that I'm making. So
So isn't tools double production?
I'm not
Right.
making tools at the moment.
Fucking make tools, my guy.
I can't just make tools.
So you can't do what every other creature on the planet does.
I don't think the dolphins make tools, Mal.
Way to pick the one asshole species of the sea.
Well, if you're gonna go with assholes, might as well go with, you know.
The super assholes.
Why do you guys keep increasing my hostility? It's very rude. I need you to not do that right now, actually.
I just see anger, 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 anger. Dolphins are assholes, not people. Thank you, Ghostblat. This is correct. Objectively correct.
Okay, so I have 10 of those. There's nobody here. There's 2 people there, so
Oh, God damn it, Ghost Reaper.
It's just against something else as well. Jesus.
Oh,
That gets me 10, so I need 4 more of
that's-
those.
That's literally that you are technically correct. But I won't even say the best kind of correct in this scenario.
Two, 3, and 4. Okay.
What? Oh.
Vlis Greybone, what are you selling?
Give me your shit.
He's got booze. I'll take that.
So what does booze do in this game, actually?
Nothing.
Really?
Well, that's not true. You give it to people and they get happy.
I was about to say, does it not increase happiness at all, or anything like that?
Annoyed that I have to do that.
Like how Dave's response is, what does this item do? Absolutely nothing. Really? I lied.
It's not that I lied, it's that I embellished the truth.
So it's just not that important.
Well, it's only helpful if you have a tavern. Or something that can consume it. It's less that it doesn't do anything, and more that it doesn't necessarily do anything all on its
Right
own.
now. Does not do anything at the moment, I see. You need to include those qualifiers. Just because, again, this is a banished player looking at this through the lens of a banished player. Which it's like, hey, I just made a shitload of alcohol. Everything is glorious. Because you just made a shitload of alcohol, that means you have infinite money and infinite happiness. And if suddenly I'm being told, no, that's not the case, it's like, what do you mean? Why? Why are my people not happy? I have provided them with all of the whiskey.
Hostility is really fucking high. I don't like it.
They're trying to set your ass on fire, my guy.
Group 2? Alright.
I voted group 1. I was the only one. They're trying to riz you, Dave. I can't do anything about it.
It's fine, I'll live, probably.
Well, that's just a challenge to them now.
And get me some barrels.
Barrels.
Barrels!
Barrels.
Are the barrels actually used for anything? Can you like store booze in them, or is it
No.
just like
Hearths upgrade based on how many people you have and how many decorations you have around them. I just go with barrels by default. There's a lot of them. You can build anything that's green to get to level 1 hearth. I just always build barrels. It's just makes me
Okay.
happy.
barrels
See?
for the barrel god? Okay.
It upgraded, and now +2 to global resolve. Alright, humans are about to leave, but now we're good. Never mind. Okay.
They were pissed off, but we're fine.
Gain 1 ancient tablet for every 2 completed Glade events. The bonus is applied retroactively. Expected gain 5. +1 to production yields for all packs of goods. Ancient mushroom farming techniques are described within. Mushroom production increases by +1 every 25 times it's produced. +2 to vegetable production. Gain additional vegetables from every yield from gathering, farming, or production. Hidden reward it is, because I actually need that to do this. Alright.
Yep. I was
All
gonna
right.
say, you better pick hidden reward.
Foxes are happy. Lizards are almost happy. Lizards are happy! Nope, lizards are no longer happy. Never mind.
So the blue, like when they become blue glowy, that's good, right?
Yes. It does not matter what you choose at this point, everybody. I'm basically done with this map.
We grillin' tonight, boys.
I still don't have a source of meat. I don't know why you're doing that.
Because grill.
Actually, never mind. I have 157 meat. I don't know where it came from.
The fuck do you mean you don't have a source of meat? We grillin' tonight. We got beer and we grillin'.
Honestly, the stamping mill would be the better option because I can use the pottery to make more ale. But whatever, it doesn't matter.
What more beer? Ah! Banished to the Shadow Realm.
Built the best goddamn grill anybody's ever seen.
The greatest grill.
The greater grill.
Instead of the greater good,
Mm-hmm.
it's for the greater grill. The greater grill.
Alright, Ghost Splat's over here. Let's see if we can cut through to there before...
Before you win the map.
Yep.
Because your queen irritation is so low and your
We're done in a
rep is
minute.
so high. Yeah.
Like, literally, we're done in a minute. Because we're getting 1.25 reputation per minute, and we're only less than 1 reputation away from winning.
Well,
This is the point where you just sit back and you're like, what else can I do? I don't need to do anything. It took 8 years, which is actually not great. I've finished it like 6 years before, but that requires a very lucky setup. And not fucking up the fucking timed ones. Win with one
BRB.
small farm, 1 brewery, 1 tavern on the difficulty veteran. Nice.
cool. Alright, I'll be right back. My food is done.
Okay. So, now that we have completed that settlement, we go back to the world map. Because we had the ominous presence thing, we get to choose a resupply. This lets us go 2 farther for our next settlement. This gets us 4 more reserve embarkation points, and this gets us 5 seal fragments. We only have 3 now. Chance of finding ruins and glades is much higher. Neither trading nor trade routes are available. That's creepy. There is no gold seal over here, so I guess we don't need the seal fragments. So we'll do that. All right. Everybody vote on what caravan to take. We got lizards and foxes, humans and beavers. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right, I am back.
Welcome back.
By the way, third, just as a reminder,
It's me.
tomorrow at noon.
Oh, shit. God, why's it gotta be so early?
Because we have to accommodate our friends across the pond.
Why can't they wake up late?
Because one of them doesn't do that, I guess. This is a scarlet orchard. What are my fertile fields here? Average. Okay. What else? Oh, you know what? Okay, we're still going to take this caravan. Don't worry. It's still going to be caravan number 1. Yes. But if we go back here to the Scorched City, we have 2 deeds. We can go boop, boop. None of those matter because I'm already at max level. That's rude. I've done that. The lead seal? I've done that too. See? Silver. So this is where you go to buy your upgrades. The upgrade tree is kind of crazy. There's a lot of them. But I I have enough to get one more upgrade. Don't need Last Stand. Would love to get Trapper's Camp, but I don't need Last Stand yet. Gain +1 Cornerstone reroll charge per settlement would be nice. Permanent discount of 10% on perks and blueprints sold by traders. Ooh. Every worker in your settlement gets permanent +1 to their carry capacity. Tea and wine delivery. House upgrades for humans. I actually want that. But yeah, I'm already at max level. You can only get so many upgrades as you have the resources for, and based on your level. You don't unlock the last 2 tiers until you get to level 18. I don't remember the rest of it. And then there's daily expeditions, which just gives you experience and resources. Training expeditions, you can set what you want to do. If you want to train, but it doesn't count for literally anything at all. Then there's the game history. And then you can also go to your home. So this place gets decorated as you complete various deeds. Which is kind of cool. I have to go. Alright, so it was here with those guys. Take that and why is the King in Yellow's coat in your room? Because it's a rain slicker. It's for slicking rain.
You're a city slicker.
Herbs, eggs.
I got my foods.
Welcome back.
So how deep is the Twitch integration in this game?
I mean, I could give people choices on literally everything I do, with the exception of what my embarkation bonuses are.
So, maybe we should rephrase that. I've seen people have Twitch integration on Terraria, and someone's like, hey, I donate so much money, so many bits, and suddenly the map is full of bees.
No, nothing like that.
So it's not like run-ending power in the hands of your audience.
Correct.
Okay.
Bees,
Just mild.
Lots of bees, lots of bees.
So it's mild Twitch integration versus, hey, suddenly summons a boss.
Yeah, there's a difference between Twitch integration and, as Ghostblatt says, crowd control. This game does not have crowd control. Welcome to the Scarlet Forest, which, as you might imagine, is kind of red.
Little bit scarlet.
All right. So I'm going to choose the first one and then let you vote in the other two no matter what they are, unless I re-roll. I get one re-roll because it's all the money I have. I'm going to take lumber. I really hope everybody gives me the small farm, but whatever. I can probably make any of those work. Maybe. Oh yeah, I think you have to set up new guardians, so you have to join forest or join council again. Small farm? Sweet. I will take it. We got Smokehouse. All
I
right.
like how you said nothing about that second.
Hey, there was nothing to say. All of them were just choices. All right. Step 1, Woodcutter's Mill. Woodcutter's Camp. Derp. Cut through there. And... Right, we can't build that yet. Then... Is that Herbalist? Yeah. Alright, good enough. Malhavoc sits on the Council of Elders, and there's 2 Forest Guardians. Why you do this to me? Why?
I didn't even know I was on the council.
3rd is on the Council of Elders. Ghost Reaper is on the Forest.
I got the people that are actually talking to you are the ones that are on the council of elders, and everyone
Yeah,
else
we
is
can't
like.
be too antagonistic, right?
Yeah, you can.
That's what I'm
Also,
saying.
I'm only half paying attention, so it's better for me to be on the council.
Because you're
So that
trying
the
not
people who
to
are
act.
paying more attention can screw you over.
I guess that's a word you could say. Alright, Ghost Reaper is there. Ghost Splat is there. And... Valence over there. Meanwhile... Malhavic's over there. Alright. Scouts work 10% faster for every... or Glade events for every Firekeeper assigned to the hearth. To a hearth. Mushroom production increases by +1 every 25 times it's produced, +3 plant fiber per minute, +2 to herbs production.
I do love that everybody joins the forest and immediately poisons your food.
I mean, that's the first thing they do.
Great.
It's not crippling.
Love it. No notes.
Yeah. 1 food, or even 3 food every 30 seconds is actually less than my villagers eat. So, it's not great, but it's not crippling. It's just really fucking annoying.
That's what we're here for.
Apparently. I hate all of you for giving me the one literally useless upgrade.
Hey, I voted Sharp Sickles, my guy.
Wait, how did it get 50%? Oh, there must have been split between another 2.
It
Okay.
got 25%. Sharp Sickles, Fiber Delivery Line, and then 2 Unfungled Guide.
Ugh. So annoying. Orders. These ones I will always pick. You want 10 planks? I can get you 10 planks. You want lizards to be happy, or you want an ancient tablet? Nope, I want lizards to be happy. And you want a geyser pump, or for foxes to be happy? Let's go with happy foxes. Yeah. I'm picking thematic and neat things this entire time. I have not been paying any attention whatsoever to what they actually do. That's fine. Unhelpful, but fine. Okay, I don't have enough planks, so I need more planks. How much wood do I have? Plenty. Need more planks. Drizzle water geyser is not helpful. here and start cutting down these trees. Now Havoc in third, being the woodcutters. My big
Say
problem.
Forrest is getting a little irate there.
It's fine. I actually need to.
So does it have to go all the way around that bar, or is it only up to the top?
Which one?
The angry red bar.
The angry red bar has to go all the way up here. And then it hits the next hostility level.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Done and done. Thank you. I will take 2 extra people. And 2 more reputation points.
And the next bonus.
Look at the top option of what they produce. That is always the most important thing.
Yeah. I like tea, but I think we need coal.
Ooh, a split. Perfect.
50-50.
Because Tea House is useless.
What's up to say? It's like, that's why I said I like tea, but I think we need the coal.
This game is like a perfect game to zone out for like an hour to an hour and a half. Because it's literally like, I just want to play this game for a little bit. You finish a settlement and it's done. You're like, okay, I have reached an endpoint. It's not, oh, I'll just keep going a little bit more. Let me just do this one more thing. Oh, it's been 5 hours now. No, it's you're finished a settlement and it's done. You have a specific endpoint. It's great for chilling out or just wasting about an hour.
I have voted for ranch because it has eggs and meat.
Requires wheat.
Oh, it does. No? Well, it doesn't say what the requirements are.
Well, I got plantation or ranch.
Like it's plantation, so you get.
Yeah, I'd rather have the plant fiber because I don't think I have it on this map. I still have to find fertile fields first, but. Mal back here, just fucking chilling like his lizard self, trying to avoid responsibility for his work.
Hell yeah. I'm a councilman. Don't gotta do shit.
You're a woodcutter, my dude. Everybody works. No one quits.
It's like, does that mean if you're a councilman you have more work? Shut the fuck up. So who's the third councilman? Is there just no one there yet?
We don't have one.
No, I'm there.
Ha 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 ha.
Well said. Well done.
Alright, we finished all 3 of our orders in record time. I'm just gonna go ahead and make an executive decision and say we grillin'.
We grilling, boys.
Do have meat enough. Everybody's housed. That's good.
So what's the third species on this map?
I don't know yet.
Know until you unlock
I'm
it.
human.
Stop it, third.
Ah,
I don't know what
The
the
dad joke strong tonight.
well, it is Friday. I don't know until they're actually unlocked. Or I get them as villagers, I should say. Alright, speed up. Let's go. Come on. I'm gonna go get some tacos. I'll be back in a bit. Tacos are good. I like me a good taco.
Taco time. But the fact you didn't do it on Tuesday or Thursday.
Look, not every day can be Taco
on a
Tuesday.
Friday.
You come to me on this, the day of my daughter's quinceanera, and you bring me tacos? It's not a Tuesday. Dead.
Death. I smite you. Now, if it is a Tuesday, bonus points.
Alright, everybody just swapped over to anger because, I don't know.
For reasons. You're tired of poisoning the water hole.
Yeah, we got enough coal. Ta-da! Level 1.
Yeah.
Okay, we are in storm season now.
The first. So how long is a year in this game?
10 minutes.
Huh.
4, 4, and 2. Unless you get the things that reduce the storm season.
Mm-hmm.
Well, storm season is pretty miserable. It's going down to 2, but we're not high enough on hostility for it to be worse. Fuck! Okay. At least I can get copper ore from the trees. At least.
Yay! We've got a third person on the council.
Yay!
It's already here.
An additional person has taken their seat on the council.
There you go.
Another one.
Beavers! Beavers! Beavers!
Is that who the... Oh, it is beaver people. Behold, the beaver people. Is that dude smoking a pipe? Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's a beaver man. Beavers enjoy woodcutting and are excellent at engineering.
Like they do.
I think they cut wood twice as fast as any other species.
Like they do. Yes, Ghostplat, I do keep giving the third that setup.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna do it for a third time?
Give me a minute.
That was. That's like the 4th time.
I know.
Yeah, so I'll keep doing it. I'll do it again.
Can't stop me.
I'll do it again. Hail Satan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Oh, but it's only for Forbidden Glades. I was looking at Secure Perimeter. That's a new one.
Yeah, that's what I was reading.
I don't like any of these. Reroll.
I feel that was for all glades. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, it would have been way overpowered. You would never not take it. Alright, it's up for vote. We can bring back twice as much from Glade events, 50% of the time. We can get 2 Wildfire Essence for every 2 Dangerous or Forbidden Glade events. We can get 10% higher chance of producing double yield, but consumption control is disabled. Or we can gain 40 meat and 40 grain for each completed Dangerous and Forbidden Glade event.
Give me that.
All of these are more acceptable than the last set.
Except that last one, which would have been overpowered as shit if it wasn't.
The last one
nerfed
is really
there.
good, except that it takes forever to get to a Forbidden Glade. We didn't even get to one last time. So,
No, we did.
no.
No, that's right, we didn't.
Old Fedora hat or Lost Supplies? Easy. Lost Supplies.
Hell yeah. That's the one I voted for. I feel validated.
Old Fedora hat is great, sort of. It's one of those things that you're sitting there and you're like, that seems really helpful. And it is, but only sometimes. Whereas Lost Supplies is good every time. Anything that's a % chance to happen is okay. Anything that is, this will happen every single time you do X, is fantastic. It's consistent.
Because you know you're always going to get it.
Yep.
Alright, it's no longer raining, so I'm going to switch back to prayer. Boop.
Alright, we got a guild house. That's interesting. Ghost Reaper, you are an ancient shrine today.
How shiny are you feeling?
Really? Wow. This one's a little dangerous. Because...
So are you gonna attempt? You are attempting to loot it. Okay.
So here's what happens. See how my hostility is level 1?
It's about to go fucking yeet into the stratosphere. That's
Boom,
plus
level
200 hostility.
Level 3.
You pissed off the. I was about to say, are you actually gonna loot that? And you did.
Yeah, because the excavation is significantly less less beneficial.
It's also less like ball aching.
Alright, need for clothing fulfilled. Nobody wears... Beavers wear clothing, okay.
Yeah. Beaver people.
Or deliver 8 packs of provisions.
Those both have pretty equal rewards as well.
I'm gonna go with this one.
I was about to say the lizard one is a little bit better there.
That's super easy to do.
Yeah.
This one is not as easy to do. But it increases our jerky production, so let's do it.
I was about to say, do you want the better reward or the easier win?
Well, I can make jerky. It's not hard. I just gotta make it.
Yep.
And I only need to fulfill it 10. And everybody eats jerky.
Cohesion. Oh, you're set for tail. Okay, that's fine.
And then
So what does the guild house that you just discovered do?
it is a city house, kind of like the fucking words, Dave. Like the tavern. So it consumes wine to provide luxury, which sounds really cool, except that the only people that like luxury are foxes and beavers, which I have both of those, so that's not necessarily bad. But I don't have wine, so, you know, problem.
You'd have to make a vineyard or build a plantation.
I would have to get berries and turn them into wine, which I do have berries, but...
You have berries, but you don't have a brewery.
Correct.
Fucking brewery time.
Oh, right. Move here and get and in. Cool.
I was gonna say, put the Baver people on the choppy chop.
I have one Baver people.
More Baver. More. I think you just, I'm just about done that ancient shrine.
Yep.
And you done it. Yay. And
Ghost
that
Reaper was defeated.
and has been banished to the Shadow Realm. By Ghost.
Next up,
The fact that the Forest Guardians are like, they're objects, not actual individuals. It's like, away with thee.
well,
So like,
that's the thing.
if the council person like actually decides to like leave, then it's like if your like little duder on the map goes away, then you have to make a new one.
Well, then you just take over as another character, I'm sure. But the thing about this game is it's like, oh, you're just cutting through and you find this thing and it's dangerous. But, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that the forest is actively trying to fuck you over. No. The forest always watches. Always. The forest is a malevolent force.
So how long does it take for forest grouchiness to go down?
It doesn't. You have to do things to make it go down. It's gonna go down in a second here. Like,
So
watch.
it's stuck at level 1 for the moment.
Yeah, but watch. In about 3 seconds. Maybe a bit longer. Yeah, any second now.
Any second.
There it goes. Down to 0.
Well, down to the level 0. It's like full up that level, so you still get the grouchy eyeball in the top.
The grouchy
corner
eyeball never
there.
goes away. The forest is always watching.
Well, no, the grouchy eyeball used to be closed, but now it's open. Is it like permanently open?
The forest is always watching, Mal. It's never closed.
But it was earlier when you
No,
were
it wasn't.
originally when you were originally at level 0. That was not a red icon. That was a gray icon.
Oh no, no, it was red. Trust me.
No, I'm almost sure it wasn't.
But yeah, the forest is a malevolent force. The forest has its own will and is actively trying to get us killed.
So why is the forest so pissed off?
It's a very good question.
What did you ever do to the forest?
The rain.
You didn't do the rain.
You sure?
Dave, what have you done?
The only person that knows for sure is the Scorched Queen, and she ain't talking.
That bitch.
Also, the Scorched Queen kind of isn't human, but that's a whole other point.
Isn't mortal.
She never goes away.
Because there's more than humans in this game, so gonna need to clarify. Is she an undying, unfeeling beast thing?
Maybe?
Alright, cool. Good
After
to know.
we finish this one, I'll show you what she is. As much
There's
as I can.
Is there an image of her in this game?
Yeah, sort of. Lizards almost have their own houses. That'd be good. Tall. So lizards are making resolve go up very slightly. Or reputation, I should say. I really don't have anything else that I can do right now. Well, we can do this. Alright, new cornerstone. Wood cutting speed will increase by 10% for every 150 units of water used in rain engines. 3 grain per minute would be amazing. Flame amulets, again, amazing. Resources you sacrifice in the hearth burn 5% longer for every impatience point you have. Expected gain 10%. All of those are really, really good. Some of them are really, really gooder than others, but all of those are really, really good.
Yay, flame amulets. Because I just want to see you get 2 flame amulets and just decrease everything to 0. Be like, we gonna clear cut this whole fucking forest, boys.
It's not going to happen, but...
It would be hilarious if it did.
I played this game for 90 hours. It's happened to me once. And that's because I specifically made it happen as opposed to...
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes, I'm saying there's a chance. Ooh, split between flame amulets and fiery wrath. Easy
Take it,
choice.
Dave.
Easy choice. Alright. 1 fox, 1 beaver, 2 lizard men, or 2 lizards, 2 beavers. Resources or whatever, nobody cares. This early, resources or whatever. And it's an even split again. Alright.
Alright, there you go.
I'd rather have
I
two,
chose,
two more beavers.
yeah, I chose double boffers.
Because they can cut trees much better. Much gooder. So if you see this symbol spinning around, they have a 10% chance of doubling their yield because they have a specialization bonus. If, on the other hand, you see this little blue wavy thing around, it means that they are gaining +5 to their resolve because they're doing something they like.
Uh-huh. So what if you see a spinny and a bluey?
You can't. Does not exist.
So no one can do something they're good at and they enjoy.
Correct. The specializations don't exist.
That sounds like a personal problem. They need to find something that they love and they're good at.
Alright, Ghost Splat, I'm coming for you.
Oh no. Swiggity swiggy, hide the booty.
The other race is harpies.
Oh, really?
Little bird girls. They're very good with cloth.
Somewhere LF just activated.
2 minutes. Shit.
Well,
I don't have anything that you can do about that yet. Hold on. Got 13 minutes.
that's not a great,
Yeah, I can't do anything about that yet. But that's okay. I can make it work.
then make, Dave. Make as fast as you can.
I'm actually more annoyed by the fact that this grove has shit in it.
Only
Well.
the caravan.
That's not bad. I just hate having to build the blight post when I'm not even using rainwater.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, it's not that bad. We'll be fine as soon as we produced enough purging fire. Oh, our reputation went up. Sweet.
Yay!
All of these are awful.
Reroll. Oh, you don't have Amber.
It doesn't matter. I can re-roll the first one for free.
Ah, gotcha.
Actually, Rainmill isn't bad. I'll take Rainmill. I'm not putting that one up to a vote because the other ones are city buildings that I don't have the resources to build anyway.
I was about to say executive decision.
Yeah. Like, by necessity. No, no. Rebuild or salvage ruins and deliver 12 packs of provisions.
Yeah.
I don't like either of those. Foxes are super happy for 120 seconds and deliver 15 tea, or have at least 15 harmony decorations, which is a big fuck you to my resource base. So, fox villagers. Why not Reign of Spiders? Because I'm not playing Faith. Although I did pick that game up after we did it on the channel, and I played through it. I have 2 achievements left to get because I fucking love that game.
Faith?
Yeah.
Really? That game seems like such a mindfuck. I look at that, I'm like, nah, I think I'm good.
It is very much a mindfuck, but it's a lot of fun to play.
I look at that, I'm like, man. I think I would play it and just be very uncomfortable.
Yes. But the only 2 achievements I have to get are complete the entire trilogy, only good endings without dying once, which is Good Christian Boy. And the other one is...
Fucking what?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Good Christian Boy. Okay, sure.
The other one is... Come on. Oh, sorry, I have 4 achievements. Find all endings in Chapter 3, collect all notes, finish Marathon Mode, good endings only without dying once, and die 100 times. Those are the achievements I need to get.
Die 100 times.
Yeah. And the two notes and the other 2 endings for Chapter 3 are linked. So, I just haven't gotten them yet. Okay, I should have enough Purging Fire now. Switch this over to Reeds. And you guys are too busy hauling crates. Hurry the fuck up.
Gotta hold them crots, Dave.
No, actually, I need them over here first, because I don't want this to get out of control. Every 120 seconds, Blightrot Cysts are spawned for each earned hostility level. Great.
Fantastic.
So every 2 minutes, I'm going to get a Blightrot Cyst. So I guess it's a good thing I've got Purging Fire up.
Burn the heretic.
Here comes the storm. Crap. Fire. I need more people. God damn. Have I found fertile ground yet? I have. It's over here. Never mind. Additional Blightrot Cyst appeared. Burn it. Burn!
Purge the heretic. Burn the heretic, purge the unclean. That's the phrase. Are you burning yet?
Have you committed yourself to the fire?
That old Family Guy. Smoke. Smoke.
Are you smoking yet?
Are you smoking yet? Exactly. Are you smoking yet?
Praise Zorg past the fire extinguisher.
Burn. Burn. Are you burning yet?
Alright, new cornerstone. Let's see. Copper extractor is gain 1 copper ore for every 5 wood produced. All crystallized dew production is reduced by 1. Okay. Villagers have a 10% higher chance of producing double yields, but consumption control is disabled. An automated raid punk cart will be assigned to every warehouse in the settlement to help transport resources between buildings. And all farms can produce mushrooms on farm fields during drizzle season.
None of those suck.
One of them is really good. Actually, 2 of them are really good. One of them is okay, and the other one is not necessary. Well, no. All of them are good. Never mind. Let me rephrase that. All of them are good.
Like I said, none of them suck. All of them have uses. And after the vote, you will tell us which one is the superior one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, which one I would have picked.
3, 2, 1. What would you pick?
The one that won, actually. Hauling cart.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Without restrictions is great. Unless you're delivering food. Copper extractor is really, really good if you need copper and don't need crystallized dew. Mushroom seedlings is great to have another food source, but hauling cart is really good. It's all about them logistics. And then we've got 3 lizards, 2 beavers, 1 fox, 36 clay, or 1 fox, 2 lizards, 1 beaver, 18 herbs, 11 planks, 12 eggs.
Bavers. Must pick Bavers. Clear cut the forest.
I'm committed to the double flame amulet, infinite Bavar run. Just wipe the forest out. It's the what is that meme? It's like what's the dude where he's like tapping his forehead, and it's like forest can't get angry if there's no forest. Clear cut everything. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some more of the food I cooked. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Is Third still here?
Nope, I left.
Banished.
No, it's a different game.
On point tonight. Damn, okay. I'll be right back.
Kicking ass and taking thirds.
I'm all out of me.
Thanks for chilling out with me, Third. I appreciate it. Also, thanks to everybody in chat for chilling out with me. That's really cool.
Technically, you're chilling out with me.
Yeah, well, you know.
You came in here.
Semantics. Oh, right. Even us trying to plot your downfall? Hey, I mean, if it means that you're having fun, yes. I have no problem with people having fun at my expense when I invite it. Alright, we cleared out the caravan. Burn that down, and let's see, we got a tea house, a tinctury, a tinkerer, and a forum. So Mario Kart for New Year's, is that what I'm hearing? All the chances to beat on Dave. If I could figure out a way to actually do that, I
Got
wouldn't
an
mind.
online fight.
Yeah, but not good. Dave, what's your
I
friend
mean,
code? All right, here's my friend code.
it is Nintendo.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing that for like an hour, but it's such a pain in the ass to set up.
Do what now?
Mario Kart for New Year's.
Oh God.
Tea House or Tinctury?
Which version of Mario Kart?
8.
Who all among us has Mario Kart? Because I don't.
I do.
I got 8.
I don't have the systems required.
That sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem. It's a you problem, Dave. No, it's a me problem.
I have many problems. That's not one of them.
I'm just not a big console guy. Doesn't matter if it's Xbox, Nintendo, Sony, whatever. I'm just like, hey, you want to spend like $800 on like a piece of equipment that'll be outdated in 5 years? No, not particularly.
The reason I own a Switch is because Pokemon will never come to PC.
Well, yeah, exactly. But to be fair, if I'm gonna buy a system, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna get a Nintendo system.
Yeah.
Because
PlayStation
for one,
and Xbox stuff will come to PC.
Look at my little
for
cart.
one,
Look at my little cart.
for one, Nintendo stuff is 9 times out of 10 not gonna come to PC, and for two, I don't know, just there's something about the Nintendo stuff is very niche in terms of how it's set up. Yeah, it doesn't ever come to PC, hardly ever. And they only make a system once every 10 years
Yeah,
compared
but
to
then
like
they
once
give you
every...
15 versions of it.
Yeah, but all of them can play the same games. Either some systems are better, but
All right, that's
meanwhile
fine.
Xbox is like, and PlayStation is like, oh, here's the thing. Now 2 years later, here's a new thing.
I genuinely like my PlayStation 5, specifically for the controllers. The system itself
Well, yeah, no.
is fine. I like the UI; it's pretty good. But I could take the PlayStation 5 or leave it. It really doesn't matter to me. But I have one. I prefer the controllers more than anything.
Yeah, well, to be fair, the controllers on Nintendo stuff have always been kind of dog shit.
That's because they make them cheap. That's what I'm missing here. I was wondering why it looked like I was missing something. Hey, look at my little cart.
Hover over that sun festivities icon again. Motherfucker, that's the same image from, oh, what the hell? Nah, it's Steam. What's the name of the game?
Oh,
Brain. Give me a second.
here comes the storm.
Brain is not braining at the moment. Give me a second.
The SNES controller was great back in the day. Yeah, the SNES controller was great. It was a very effective controller.
But to be fair, all the controllers back then were kind of the same.
Did anyone even use that left portion of the N64 controller only out of the middle and the right? Some games required you to use it.
That totem icon there is the same, exact same face icon from Thea and Thea 2. And that's a very niche, almost Civ-like game that kind of following Slavic mythology. So yeah, the very niche game. I would be surprised if anyone here in chat knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
I have it.
You have Thea?
Yeah.
Have you played it?
Yeah.
Have you played Thea 2?
No. I didn't like Thea 1.
Alright, well. I didn't like the card system they had in it. I think they could have done something different, but it was not a shit game. I like the setting they chose. The Slavic mythology type stuff. That's a very untouched
Yeah.
setting that I think could use a little more attention.
A little more love.
A little more love. I mean, it's interesting stuff. I think that it's an untapped market in terms of like, you know, oh, we need some sort of spooky fae mythology bullshit.
Speaking
So
of Genesis, Sega's remaking a bunch of classic games: Jet Set Radio, Crazy Taxi, Golden Axe, Shinobi, and Streets of Rage. None of those interest me.
Crazy Taxi.
Didn't really enjoy it for more than
Never
5
played
minutes at a
Crazy-
time.
You don't want to do Jet Set Radio?
I never enjoyed Jet Set Radio. I do not understand the
Really?
appeal. Tanning racks for +2 to leather production. Resources you sacrifice in the hearth burn 5% longer for every impatience point you have. +2 to reed production, or gain 3 mushrooms for every 10 grain produced. Yeah, no, Jet Set Radio is not like people pointed to that game and they're like, "Oh, look at this game! It's so great!" And I'm like, "It looks really boring."
It was okay.
Looks very repetitive.
Yeah, kinda. It was. I played it, but it was not bad.
I'm not saying it's
was-
bad. I'm just saying it
was
never
ki-
appealed
was-
to me.
It was kind of chasing that same Tony Hawk type.
Moldy green seeds?
I
Alright.
played the shit out of fucking Tony Hawk back in the
I-
day.
I did too, yeah.
Never fucking skated in my life. But fucking
Alright.
love that shit.
Fox, beaver, 2 lizards, or fox, 2 beavers, and a lizard.
Bavers.
Yeah, and I played Tony Hawk when people brought it over or had it for their system. It was not a
Yeah.
game that I played myself. Because again, it was one of those games where it's like, you have a time limit, do as many tricks as possible. I'm like, that's not compelling to me.
It
You're
had
putting me in a
career
time
mode.
limit.
It eventually had a career mode.
Yeah, it's the one I played.
I did play all the way through Tony Hawk's Underground. And then I was like, oh, Tony Hawk's Underground 2 must be better, right? No. Tony Hawk's Underground 2 sucked.
Haha, funny joke.
Oh, split decision again, huh? We'll go with the
Bavers.
beaver. Yeah, Tony Hawk's Underground 2. So Tony Hawk's Underground was like, oh, you're the hero of this story, and we're going to make it all about you. Tony Hawk's Underground 2 was like, haha, just kidding. You're just an observer. You're just interested because... interested because of the nostalgia. Yeah. There's a lot of games that are coming out now that are very dependent on nostalgia, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, they got me to buy fucking...
It's not bad, but it's also a trend that I don't think they should depend on.
That I
It's
can-
something that could be a shit decision in the long run if they don't do it properly.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Because you look at, was it Crackdown 1 and 2? Fun games. Crackdown 3, raw hot garbage.
Visions of Mana, that looked good. Which one is that? Is that an entirely new one, or is it a remake?
It's a new one. It's a new
It's a
mana
new
game.
one.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like yeah, isn't it following the same from the original Mana series? Square Enix stuff, right?
See, I just want them to make a game that plays kind of like Legend of Mana did, even though I know that's a very unpopular opinion. Everybody's like, oh my god, Legend of Mana made no sense. And I'm like, I loved that game. More
I
of
love
that,
Zone.
please.
It's like I loved Zone of Enders, but people are like, "What the fuck was that game even about?"
Treachery. It was a Hideo Kojima game. It's always about treachery.
Well, yeah, yeah. I want to argue against that, but I can't. Cause, yeah, no, that's what that game was about.
Yeah. I've never even played it. I don't know what the story is. It doesn't matter. Hideo Kojima, treachery.
I wonder if that speaks more about Hideo Kojima as a person. Yes, it does. Don't even need to psychoanalyze that. Yes, it does.
Alright, I need to make...
There's a story there. Do we want to examine it? No, we really shouldn't.
I need to make the bullshit makeshift post. Alright, you are out of berries, so no more berry picking for you. Till we find more berries. Look, my little cart's just running around. Meow. Okay, I need packs of provisions. Made with berries. Don't make any
I'm
more than
mildly
10.
concerned to know what powers them.
The rain.
So the rain falls in the carts and it makes them go zoom zoom.
The rain is magic, Mal.
Okay, does the rain also give them a brain so they know where to go?
Nope. That's just good production values. What do we got over here? Ooh, archaeological discovery. Hell yeah.
Actually, not a bad.
But I need to build a geyser pump first, so.
Well, you're not wrong, Ghost Reaper.
Whereas every Nick Cage movie involves everyone talking quietly or shouting loudly and having everything on fire. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Nick Cage movies, I recently watched
Five Nights at Freddy's.
no
Pig.
he did a knockoff of that.
Wally World.
Yeah, he didn't do the actual. I watched Renfield,
Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah.
where he plays Dracula and fucking hams it up.
Oh, that's...
Well, you have to.
Yeah, it's perfect. He's perfect in that role. Like fucking no notes. You know, absolute perfect casting of Nick Cage. That movie in general is pretty good. It's very violent.
As
Well-
it should be. Really. It's
I'll
fucking
say it.
Dracula.
A lot of Nick Cage movies nowadays are kind of violent. Ever since he got that, what was it? The Dead for Daylight cameo.
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight cameos. A lot of the stuff he's been in has always been like very gratuitous and violent. I'm like, okay, no, I guess he's
Speaking
on
of Dead by
he's on a
Daylight,
kick.
there is a Dead by Daylight offshoot.
Hmm?
A game by the same people who made the Dark Pictures anthologies.
Oh,
really?
Supermassive Games.
They're doing a narrative game set in like Dead by Daylight. You know.
So here's the interesting thing about that. The Dead by Daylight game is surprisingly lore heavy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, very.
For a game that's all about go in, try not to get killed, or kill somebody, get out, it's got a lot of lore. And, like, fascinating lore at that.
Yeah, no, the Dead by Daylight stuff is there's a lot to it. And some of it's pretty interesting. Like the whole I first remember seeing that when I first saw that they had just introduced the clown? Like the circus clown character. And already then, like their wiki pages and like the amount of lore behind the like every single killer has freaking multiple pages of logbooks and lore, and then they started adding lore for the survivors, and it just goes on and on and on. It's like,
why are they here and what's the backstory behind it. And it's like, I thought it was just like an isometric player versus player game. No, shut the fuck up. It's full of lore.
All right.
I kind of love that.
Get 40 water skins for every full reputation point obtained through high resolve. Gain 20 coal for every 3 burnt blightrot cyst. Every 3 burnt blightrot cyst lowers hostility by 10 while the hearth is corrupted. You're unable to sacrifice resources. And you took some of the best explorers from the smoldering city with you. Global resolve is boosted by 5 for every 180 seconds every time a new glade is discovered, but woodcutting is 33% slower until you open at least 2 glades from now.
Oof. But yeah, no, in terms of the Dead by Daylight stuff, I can't tell if they had planned to have it lore heavy first, or if they just made a game and people were interested and they're like, quick, throw lore in on it.
I think they had like a narrative team that probably didn't expect it to take off as much.
They probably had a general idea at best.
I have to take that one. I didn't give you a chance. I'm not sorry. I had to do that one because I need the fabric so that I can build this. No, wait.
I do love that the lore needs to like incorporate shit like, you know, why Pyramid Head is here.
Yeah.
And
How
Nemesis,
Nick Cage got there, or yeah.
Or why Chucky's in the game now.
Chucky and Xenomorph. I like that, like the main picture for the Xenomorph they have.
Mm?
You can really see the skull underneath.
Yeah.
I like that design. So a lot of times, like whenever you see the Xenomorph, it's very, you don't really see the skull.
Mm-hmm.
The whole point of the Xenomorph is you don't see it. It's hidden 90% of the time.
But I really like the skull design.
I was actually watching something. You know, you saw where, what was it, Escapist basically had their channel collapsed. Because they basically alienated the entire group of people that made them a channel.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell are you, Valent?
It's a withered tree.
They have been imploding over time, too.
They'd been imploding over time, but then when they decided, oh, let's alienate Yahtzee and all the other crew, and then they went and became Second Wind. I was watching Second Wind, and, you know, one of the people at Second Wind, they're trying to make a horror game, which is like an undersea horror game, and they were talking about how Alien Isolation is just an absolute masterclass in how to do a horror game.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yes it is. And then they went on to explain why it was.
Yeah.
And this is very interesting stuff.
Alien Isolation is a masterclass of horror, and Dead Space, the original, and also the remake to an extent, is a masterclass of horror action.
Yeah. Well, they were talking about in Alien Isolation, it's like, oh, you know, you never encounter the alien at all for that first hour.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Unless you're stupid and make a lot of noise, Malhavoc.
Raise his hand.
Good God, I can't believe you did that. So dumb.
I'm like absolutely chuffed to bits I did that. That amuses the hell out of me. Rare achievement get right there. But no, they were talking about how it's like, oh, you find a pistol in the game. It's like, haha, you have finally found a gun. You're now feeling more secure about yourself. And then the very next scene, they show, as you're crawling through the vents, they show a working Joe, like, encountering a human survivor, and just absolutely, like, choking out and beating to death the human survivor as he empties, like, a full 2 clips into the thing's head, and it keeps coming. So that pistol you have just picked up, which it like suddenly makes you feel empowered, is immediately just invalidated. It's like you've picked it up, you feel so like, yes, I'm finally safe, and then suddenly you realize
this is a fucking pea shooter. I'm gonna die anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And it also makes so much noise and attracts everything on the map. And da da da. I mean, there's so many things that go into it. And it's just that fine balancing act that they talk about. Like, if you haven't seen it, go to Second Wind. I encourage their channel. Fuck escapists, they're a bunch of assholes. But yeah, no, it's got some really great points that, like, you look at it and you're like, yeah, I agree. Wow, those people are sadistic people that made that game. Oh my god.
I've been watching Loading Ready Run's 20th anniversary podcast.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about, they go through like the eras of their channels and company's career and all that. And the last couple episodes, they have touched on the time that they worked for the Escapists, where they pitched some shows that got picked up, and they mentioned how they had a news show basically that went on the Escapists that was ostensibly bought by the Escapists, but for months they were not getting paid for it.
Ooh.
Really?
Like,
Was there
not
a
like
reason
they
for
they
that?
were not like they were getting paid and then they stopped. That they didn't get paid at all in the beginning for months.
Ugh.
They kept getting shit from the like the head guy at the Escapists, who apparently big fucking alt-right dick.
Lovely.
Who went on to become Milo Yiannopoulos' manager. So you can tell what kind of jackass that guy is. But they kept getting stuff from them being like, yeah, our like we haven't gotten our money from like our investors, blah 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 blah. And it eventually got, they started talking to other creators for the Escapists, and they were all having similar problems, except Yahtzee, who's like, I'm getting paid.
Yeah, he was their biggest draw.
Yahtzee actually went and was like, hey, you have to go fucking pay these guys.
Well, no, that's what happened here. Escapists fucked around this time again. They
didn't
decided
touch
they
Yahtzee.
Huh?
They didn't touch Yahtzee, and
No,
then
they didn't
Yahtzee's
touch-
like, no, fuck you guys, I'm out.
Yeah, no, they didn't touch Yahtzee. They fucked with the editor and everything else and some of
Yeah.
these other people. And they're like, oh, well, we lose this editor, that's not a big deal. And Yahtzee went to them and said, you guys are a bunch of shitheads, bye. And they were like, surprise Pikachu phase, wait, no. And now they're, the channel's tanking. And they are...
Dead.
Oh, it's fucking dead as hell. So it's like, and they absolutely fucking deserve it too, so.
Absolutely.
But it's
Ran
just one of
it
those
into the ground.
Well, it's like, I work in accounting at my business, and it's one of those things where people are just like, dragging ass and not paying. You know what the reason is. They're just trying to get away with not paying as long as they can.
Yeah.
And the response 9 times out of 10 is I look at that and I'm like, funny joke. We have other people that we could buy our stuff from. Are you sure you want to play this game?
Well, that's always the thing that I like to say. It takes so little effort to not be an asshole. Being an
really
asshole
does.
requires you to go out of your way. And I don't understand how people get away with it.
Easily, apparently.
Well, let me rephrase. I don't understand how people reach the conclusion that that's the correct course of action for them, is to be an asshole.
Because they've never had consequences.
Apparently. 5 bevers.
I mean, I was talking to one of our suppliers, and the reps we've got there, nice guys, when they respond. And the only time they respond is when you're like, hey,
I need to buy 50 projectors or 20 broadcast cameras, or I need to buy a whole bunch of shit. My God, John will pick up the phone immediately and call me. But if I have an RMA, or I need a return, or anything else, that fucker will go weeks without responding to a damn thing I say.
Yep.
And I'm like, listen, asshole. I got people I need to that I have to answer to. You can't just fuck off and disappear. It is infuriating. And it's funny, one of our sales reps got into the habit to get John to finally respond. He would call John and leave a message. Be like, hey, John, yeah, I've got a client that needs, 20 broadcast cameras. If you could just call me at some point, need to sit down and get a quote from you, and da-da-da. And sure enough, John, 10 minutes later, would call him back. Like, yeah, John, turns out that they don't need him. But while you're on the phone, I've got this other thing I need to solve.
That only works for until he realizes what you're doing, at least.
Oh yeah, no, it only worked it only worked like 2 or 3 times, and then he realized that it's like, no, he's not selling anything, he just is he's baiting him in to talk. But the fact that he had to do it to get him to fucking call about that stuff, I was like, okay, there is a problem here. If it requires this effort, there is a problem.
Also, Madeline, I feel that. I won't go into details, but I definitely understand. 2 more lizard houses? Yeah.
Oh god, isn't that the truth? Yeah, Valorant, it's a little too real.
Unfortunately. Let's see. I'm coming up on a ghost splat. We're about to finish excavating whatever the hell this skeleton is. Can I build a hearth over here? No, I cannot.
That's a very large skeleton.
Oh, wait until you see what it actually is. You leave him alone is a good bean glade. No, it's not a good bean glade. It's about to be a good dead glade because I'm going to go in there and fuck it up.
It's a dragon skeleton, isn't it?
I mean, it could be. There's no beans in this glade at all. There are, in fact, 2 things. Okay, so... if we loot it, that is a corruptive event. And while looting, there will be a -5 to global resolve, which could be bad. But we'll get some stuff. Or we can ship it to the Citadel with 6 provisions. We're going to do that. Because none of the stuff in there is anything that I especially need. And then there's these guys. Alright.
How close till Scallytan? Oh, it's gone.
It's done. Alright, so I've already got tea.
A stamping mill, maybe?
I don't have clay.
Oh. So I guess flour then.
No, it's going to be a reroll. I got an amber. Ooh, now this is interesting. No, it's not. Reroll.
I was gonna say, if you had grapes, you could do wine. Or berries. How many rerolls is that now? 3?
Yeah. As long as you can pay for it. It goes up by 5 amber every time, but I don't have any I can't trade on this map, so I can do it as many.
God.
Is that a fucking bony merry-go-round? Yes, it is. Yes,
it is a fucking bony merry-go-round. Do butcher.
Oh, I know what I would have chosen. Damn it.
Forester's Hut or Press?
Forester's Hut, because that crystallized dew is hard to make. Being able to grow it makes it a lot easier. Whatever. Alright, so the only thing that gives me is oil at 2 stars. Whereas this gives me oil at 3 stars. But I can't choose this one because fucking Twitch chat, so stamping all it is.
Wow.
It is said, this is a sealed spider, it is said that these creatures were once the faithful servants of the sealed ones, and like their masters, they were trapped underground for eternity. But even to this day, miners tell tales of giant spiders crawling up from deep caverns, spying on, preying on unsuspecting victims. Legend has it that these vile beasts fear only the one thing, the holy flame. Counts as 9 decorations of type, harmony. Which is huge.
That is a giant, creepy fucking ass spider. Why does the spider have a skeleton? I have many questions.
Why don't you have a skeleton now?
I do have a skeleton. Okay, Druid's Hut, Press, Beanery, and a Temple. Yeah, exactly, Ghost Trooper. Since when did spiders have skeletons? I wish these things would tell us exactly what the required resources. Well, I guess Druid's Hut and Press use the same kind of resources.
Don't worry about the resources.
Everyone's going Beanery. Like, what do you want? We must beans.
Alright, well, beans. We could already make porridge, but I guess it's fine.
Like, but don't you want the crystallized dew, Dave?
Oh my god, you want to see what it requires to make crystallized fucking dew? I need herbs, I need stone, or clay, neither of which I really have a good source of, and water, which...
So what does the other one make crystallized dew?
The Forester's Hut?
Yeah.
It just
It
grows
grows
that
it?
shit.
Jesus.
Much better, much easier.
Oh, did you need to, since you've dug that up, do you want to assign one of the spare foxes to the hut thing instead of the Baver dude?
Nah, it's fine. I'll get it done eventually. Let's see. Oh, there's a Baver that doesn't have a house.
Bavers need houses.
How many am I going to get from here? 2 Bavers, okay. Can I upgrade Baver houses? I cannot.
I'm sorry, was that last name on that dude Nibblebark?
Yeah, Flo Nibblebark and Havu Treefell. It's a beaver! Jesus!
But they have huge, beefy beards.
They like to smoke, too. What's your problem?
It's like, I am Flo Nibblebark. I'm sorry, what?
We ever get you to play the beaver game?
Nope.
Was it Treeborn?
The Timberborn.
Timberborn, what was it?
It's a good game. You should play it on stream.
I've watched, what is it? The, oh, what the hell's that YouTuber? An engineer. He's like, we're gonna make a bridge. What kind of bridge? The best bridge, the biggest bridge. And proceeds to spend the entire game making the biggest fucking bridge that does absolutely nothing.
Oh, so Congress. Got it.
But it's the biggest bridge and the best bridge. and it starves his entire population to build that bridge. But by God, it's the biggest and best bridge. I'm like, I have a feeling there's some social
Commentary.
things being said here.
Alright, let's go for a Forbidden Glade, see if we can get one before we end, because we're actually doing pretty okay.
That was his name. The real civil engineer. Yeah, plays
Why not be a
Timberborn.
bear who's an innkeeper? You mean Bear and Breakfast? Fantastic game.
Bear at breakfast.
Bear and Breakfast.
I think the people that come up with some of these games just has way too much fun.
It's a game where you play a bear who runs a bed and breakfast,
No,
aka Bear and Breakfast. It's perfect.
I'm well aware of the game, but it's just like the the people that like sit down and come up with these ideas. They're like, you're either a genius or you are on all of the drugs.
And you need to fucking share.
Yeah, where did you get them and why have you not shared with me?
Let's see. Okay. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Counts as 9 harmony. I don't have any town buildings is the problem.
You've just about one.
Ghostplat was defeated?
Yep.
I didn't even get there.
No, you did. Ghostplat was the one that you just unlocked, Dave. That you just clear cut the whole area in there. Ghostplat was where you're now building a new hearth.
What were you? I don't even remember.
It was you kicked in. It was abandoned caravan. You said that has negative things. We're gonna yeet it back to the citadel.
Yeah.
Your beavers are very upset, Dave.
Yep. You know what I can do about it? Fuck and all.
The bavers are angry, Dave.
They're
The
good.
bavers are no longer quite so angry.
I'm sacrificing things in the hearth. Things in the hearth.
Or in the bunkers. There are 17 bavers, 15 lizards, and 14 foxes.
Yep,
We started with 0 bavers.
it's true.
We have so many bavers now.
It's true.
Baver superiority. I like how you didn't say that's true.
That's true.
Oh, shit.
Shit, I just
No.
did. I just did the thing that you're not supposed to do, which is uncover 2 glades at the same time. Whoops.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb.
Cut through the forest to discover 2 forbidden glades in a year and a half.
Fuck, if you had just held off on that, you could have gotten one already done.
I can make it work. Large parcel. No, I don't like that one. Have 22 beavers for 30 seconds and fulfill need for education 30 times or 50 times. I don't have the
Not have
scrolls,
20
but I can make scrolls. I just don't have the town for it. Destroyed Cage of the War Beast, a destroyed royal guard camp. It looks as if one of their war beasts got out and razed the entire encampment to the ground. The beast, usually obedient to its masters, must have been provoked by something, and it's not there anymore, which is terrifying.
Well, hostility force increased by 160. Jesus.
Yep, you got to take care of this one quickly. And then every newcomer caravan arrives with 2 fewer villagers on board.
Because of the war beast. Okay, so do we pay for the funeral? Cultivate the decay.
Cultivate the Decay would be interesting because it would give us a bunch of blood flowers, but the rewards are absolutely not worth it, so we're going to pay for the funeral.
Yeah.
For the amount of shit that we would get for doing... Because, okay, this says spawns between 4 and 6 blood flowers upon activation. Blood flowers require 2 minutes to clear and 1 person, during which they will eat my food, and if I don't take care of them right away, then they will spawn 2 to 4 more blood flowers after about 5 minutes. But you do get more resources from them, so it's kind of a risk-reward thing.
But they could easily spawn out of control.
Yeah.
And then this one is oil, burn down, or perform a ritual.
Yeah, we'll burn it down. I just don't want to have the corruptive stuff. Hey, look, another archaeological discovery. Sweet.
And that doesn't have a time limit to handle it. It's just, it's time to do.
Yeah. Boom, everybody's happy again. All right, cornerstones. Each newcomer group has 2 additional villagers, plus 2 to stone production. Increases time between breaks for haulers by 50%. So they don't have to go back to the hearth as often. We don't have any haulers right now. Get 2 packs of provisions for every 10 herbs produced.
I think right now we want the crowded caravan because your war beast's eating some of the people showing
No,
up.
it isn't. No, it isn't. Only if I let it sit for a long time. We'll go with leftover crops on that one, because getting too many people is bad. Remember, people increase hostility.
Sounds like not my problem.
Sounds like you're not in charge.
That's why I'm a council member, not actually the mayor.
Ah, yes, I see. Congress.
Exactly. Don't make the important decisions, just make the dumb decisions.
1 lizard, 3 beavers, 1 fox, or 1 beaver, 3 lizards, 3 foxes.
I'm thinking more foxos.
Group 2. Alright. Just fucking load me up with people, why not?
As soon as you said more people bad, people are like, oh, more people? All I heard there was more people, let's go.
Do I have any crystallized dew? I do not. Alright. We're already done. It's just about half a minute.
Just about won already. Yeah, at that point, yeah, you've won.
Bing!
Yay.
So, for the record, this is on the veteran difficulty. You have to play on veteran in order to get Rain Punk technology. Rain Punk technology does not work or is not available unless you're playing on veteran difficulty. However, to show you how bad the other difficulties can get, on veteran difficulty you get 1 good thing happening in drizzle season and 4 bad things happening in storm season. And the severity of them is punishing. And you need to get...
Oh my god, how many other levels does that? Click on the veteran thing again?
You need 14 reputation points on veteran in order to win. And you get 10 orders. On Viceroy, you still need 14 and 14. You only get 9 orders. The severity is devastating. Prestige 1. You need 18 reputation to win, and you only get 9 orders. Prestige 2. It just gets worse. And worse and worse. It goes up to Prestige 30 now.
Oh, so those locked, where it says locked?
Yeah. You have to finish it up. The highest I've done it on successfully is Prestige 1. I didn't bother with Prestige 2. But here's the other thing. At Veteran, maximum hostility is 16, and it increases at 2 times normal speed. At Viceroy, it increases at 3 times normal speed, and is at 31 max hostility. 3 times 31. 3 times 31, and the storm lasts longer. It just gets worse. It just gets worse.
I'm morbidly interested to see what Prestige 30 would look like.
I don't know, actually.
I just want to see the numbers.
Well,
Numbers make Mal's brain go burr, but I just want to see the numbers so I can be like, haha, that sounds like a bunch of fuck that noise.
Let's see. Difficulties. Oh, I'm sorry. It only goes up to Prestige 20. At Prestige 3, blueprint rerolls cost more. Prestige 4, villagers now leave twice as fast at low resolve. Prestige 5, buildings cost 50% more. Prestige 6, food, there's a 50% chance to eat twice as much food every time they eat food. Prestige 7, luxury items are consumed 50% faster. Prestige 8, villagers work 33% slower on glade events. Prestige 9, all your goods are worth 50% less to traders. Prestige 10, Blightrot Cis generation increased by 150%, and Cis corrupt the hearth 100% quicker. Prestige 11, orders are harder. Prestige 12, you get 2 fewer blueprint choices. Prestige 13, you get 2 fewer cornerstone choices. 14, impatience falls less on gaining reputation. You lose half an impatient point instead of 1. Prestige 15, storm lasts 4 minutes instead of 2 minutes. 16, you start with 2 initial blueprints instead of 3. 17, villagers get twice as much resolve penalty from starving. 18, sacrificed resources burn 35% quicker. 19, you must pay 5 amber for each discovered glade, or 2 villagers will leave. And Prestige 20, you lose full impatience penalty every time a villager leaves or dies.
Holy shit.
So yeah, bad. All right, you wanted to see the Scorched Queen?
Yeah, sure.
Normally you don't want to end the cycle this early, but it's fine. This is the Blightstorm.
So she lives in the volcano.
That is the Scorched Queen there.
Waiting for it to update.
The mask is the Scorched Queen.
Okay. That brief little phoenix-looking mask. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That is her.
Okay.
But yeah, that is Against the Storm, everybody.
Wahoo!
Yahoo! I can't do the Fen version of Waluigi or whatever.
Wahoo! Wah!
The latest WarioWare game, by the way.
Mhm.
Apparently a very good time.
Is it? Okay.
All right. But yeah, ooh, what is this? 1 Funer Quarterstone. All right. But yeah, that's all I'm going to do for tonight, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for participating and screwing me over / helping me. I especially appreciate the 3rd member on the council.
Me? Welcome.
I will be back on Monday to play some more. What are we playing this month?
It's Dave. It's Dave Sember. You tell us.
No, this one was actually voted for. Wow, my brain is completely fried. Jesus.
Jesus.
Wow, my brain is completely fried. We Who Are About to Die. Be back to play some more We Who Are About to Die on Monday. Make sure to check out all the stuff on the channel. As a reminder, I know it's a bit late for this, but if you're watching the VOD and you're still here, thanks. But also, there will be no streaming from December 21st through December 30th, unless it's informal, in which case I'll just do it. And regular videos will not go up until January 2nd from December 25th. Because I'm just taking that week off. It's just a week off for me. But thanks everybody for watching. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Stay warm if it's winter. Stay cool if it's summer. And I'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.